There he is. What up? KC.
Oh shit, I was muted. What's up, guys?
What up?
What's up? What a great day.
Beautiful, dude. We absolutely crushed. Like, here, I'll just show you real fast before you show your screen. This is in queue.
Nice.
I just bought like crazy in here, trimmed all the way out, and then on ES, look at this exit on ES up here.
See, dude, hey, we took the same trade. So look, I'll tell you right now here. I went long at 10:35 and I sold at 11 on SPY.
Oh, yeah.
So
are you trying to long right here?
That's where I went long. I don't know. We got
previous day's low holding NFP minutes and 20.
Yeah, I was gonna sit back, but like ES was, I took it along the first time this morning when we hit VWAP. That was it. If you look at 5-minute chart on ES VWAP, it literally held both times this morning and just instant rip. But yeah, that 10:35 entry is where I went long with SPY, and then 772.50 was my target, and I took 772 calls in the money. Put an evening star at high of day right there on ES, and we're back to the same spot again.
Here you go. Do you want to share your screen? I have to go pack some clothes.
Yeah.
Jordan's on his way back from the store or something.
Let's see what we got. I can throw this one up right here.
You're the man. All right, I'm gonna mute and go pack some clothes and stuff. I'll check back in before I roll out.
Sounds good.
A beautiful day. Slow fade here. We'll see. Minutes are in 21. FOMC minutes in 21 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see if it's a nothing burger or maybe actually get some movement. We'll see.
I have low expectations for it. I think next week's gonna be way more important. But
oh yeah,
you never know.
Oh, Black Mamba, the coin calls, dude. Don't even get me started on coin. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we were all looking at that. We were like, dude, somebody said it in the chat too. It was like, damn,
coin
KC had those coin
dude
calls.
That's the only dude. So I had a very green day today, mainly because of coin and the Microsoft. But yeah, coin. So consolidation leads to expansion, right? Consolidation here. Get rid of this, and then you had daily gap fill right here. And then, is it a coincidence you think that I closed my coin calls right where that white line is, and that's where coin is rejecting it? No, because if you look at the chart from right there, it is nothing more than lower highs all right there. So I do think coin can maybe go higher later on. Yeah, I hate trading coin. I said this when I took the trade. I was like, I'm long a stock that I hate, and it was this name. I want to see if it can break and base above here and then maybe get a move higher. So it's the only way I will probably long coin again. It sat down here in consolidation for a minute, but I said 160 was my target. I sent the tweet out. I said, coin 160 by Friday. I'm going to speak it into existence, and I will delete this tweet if I'm wrong. And we did. It went to 165.74. So if anyone bought the 170 calls with me for September 18, around $500 per contract, I believe they hit. I sold them at 1,000. They went 100% today. Nice and easy swing, really, for coin. And yeah, that was kind of it. I hope some people made money on it. But yeah, that was the name. I was like, I'm long a stock that I hate. It was definitely coin. And then Microsoft. If anyone was on here, the YouTube stream yesterday for Microsoft calls, going into the close, Microsoft did absolutely nothing all day. It stayed inside this little box, and I sent out. We talked about. We pulled it up. It was in 4 different squeezes, from the 5, 15, 30-minute, and 1 hour. At that point in time, all 3 of them were bullish. So going into the end of the day, I was like, man, I don't want to swing this trade, but I'm probably going to have to because I had no faith that we were going to move anywhere, and we did it. We closed flat. So I swung the calls, just risking if we came down near this low. Took the calls into the close here, and then I took 490s right there. We opened up this morning, chopped around a little bit, and then I was on Spaces with Jordan. Let everyone know, hey, my Microsoft call swings, they just flipped back green. It was around like right somewhere up here, and then pulled back and then off to the races and went like 80%. So if you go to your 1 hour here on Microsoft, go to the chart here, pull up your squeeze indicator from yesterday, pull up your MACD. Again, this is a setup that I teach all the time. Set it multiple times right here. Pull this up. So squeeze started right there. It stayed bullish on the histogram and to the close. It flipped bearish pre-market. So I was like, ah, shit, don't look good. But flipped bearish pre-market, but look at your MACD all of yesterday, right? Positive moving upside. And then as it was coming down, look at your RSI, and your RSI, even though stock was falling lower, what was your RSI doing? Right? Bullish divergence on your RSI and was climbing and moving higher. So boom, 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 1, 2, 3, I take calls. Lo and behold, this morning, you will see where the little dot disappeared, which is right there at 10 a.m. and your squeeze fired. So then I was like, okay, sweet. And after that, you kind of just got your continuation move for the squeeze upside. So that was a little extra cash on the table. I trimmed out the Rivian calls as well. Sent a tweet out yesterday when Rivian popped up and back tested around right here. So nothing more than was looking at this area of interest going into the close. I wanted to see that hold. So we got the breakout, bought the back test, went and made a new high, and then she came back down. And then right before market closed, lo and behold, what did it do? Closed directly over my entry. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm good for the swing. And previous day high here. Rivian calls are nice and green this morning. So I bought plenty of time on these, but was able to take a trim out on these ones as well. So Coin, Microsoft, Rivian, and then Meta. Knots and myself took some calls on Meta yesterday. I took calls here on Meta. They opened up red because we went down.
Casey, I'm just going to interrupt you real fast and say bye. Love you. Appreciate you. I'm going to pack up my laptop and everything. Head out. And Jordan should be here in a minute. And appreciate you holding down the fort. Jordan will be here as well. I'll try to check in at some point tomorrow, but I don't expect to be on tomorrow. No stream in the morning tomorrow to be Casey, Jordan, everybody will be on Spaces, and then we'll still do afternoon stream, but Jordan will be hosting. Appreciate you, Casey. Love you guys.
Yes,
we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Love you, brother. Have fun with your family. Take care. So, and then Mita took the entry here. Had a nice bounce. I took a little trim yesterday when it popped up to here. It was around 555, 556. We came back down, and then my position was then back red. Got a little trim off, secured a little profit, came back down, swung the position, and my position is now back green. My premiums are like 23% $30 lower than where I trimmed out yesterday, but still overall green right now. They have plenty of time on these two, so not too worried about it. The thing for Meta mainly is if you just go to your daily, I mean, if you're going to long Meta at any point in time, you have opportunity here, opportunity there for a decent reaction. Whoopsies. Big reaction here, 3-bar play upside, and all we're doing is coming back down into the zone. So I think anywhere at 540, I'm probably not going to hold Meta. If it loses 540 again and goes down to 520, I'll cut it and look for buyers to step in and defend 520 and then re-enter a different long at that point, but giving it a shot now. So we'll see if she wants to hold, get a move up higher, get a small gap to fill on the daily above. Nothing significant, but takes you to about 565. So we'll see. Maybe she gets up there. Would be cool. Would be nice. Tesla had a great day. Apple, great day. It's your chips. It's your freaking chips, dude. Look at AMD. Look at this piece of shit. What is this? What is this? I can tell you, this looks like a giant bear flag that looks like it just wants to die. I mean, what a terrible, terrible chart today. Disgusting. SPY printed a little buy signal right there. So I took calls earlier this morning. I guess EMP as well was long. About the same thing. For me, I had two key levels I was looking at for the day, which are highlighted here on the chart. Right up there is 772.5. And then 769.50. Have those two levels, have a little zone below, little resistance above. That's just pre-market high areas. But SPY put itself in a nice little wedge here, and then it closed over the 9 and 21 EMA. I'd imagine over VWAP. I don't have VWAP turned on this chart. Yeah, so it closed over the 9 and 21 EMA, VWAP. It closed over that level, which is previous day high, right over here. And then it closed over the trend line of the lower highs from all of morning session. So the second that happened, boom, take calls, get a move up to this zone. Why do I have that zone here? That is just going to be an SR flip spot, just previous price action right up here. So there's a small little gap to fill on SPY. It missed it by pennies. On TradingView, full gap was like less than 10 cents higher. And then I would expect heavy resistance when that area right here gets retested. Lo and behold, we come few pennies shy of entering into that zone. 5-minute evening star set up right up there. I exit my calls. I don't flip short because I'm managing Coin, Microsoft, Rivian, all the other ones. That was a great short spot right there as well. And we came all the way back down to the zone again. So things are back in the middle of the range. Get rid of the zone. Don't really need it. Get rid of all this too. But the white line right here across the chart, it's the midpoint line. So that's going to be your lowest point of the day to your highest point of the day. This includes pre-market hours. So if you do draw a fib from your pre-market low to a high of day, your 50% retracement runs right across right there. it just automatically plots the white line on there for me. I wonder. It's crazy how that works too. The first decent bounce that we caught right here, it lined up with the same spot earlier for the call entry, 770 psych level. And if you took low of day at that point to the high of day for the sell-off for the back test, that is your 50% retracement. So that's kind of neat. I guess if you turn off extended and do regular trading, does it mark it? It does, right there. Look, it marks it. Look at the white line. Goes ahead and marks it right there for you. The blue line across right there is your daily 9 EMA on SPY, which it rejected it all this morning. And it also closed above that. Another good sign, I guess, for extra confluence with the calls. But now we're back below midpoint line, below 5-minute EMAs, below the daily 9. Don't know. Want to see if Qs could flag out right here on the 15-minute. Get the move up to its daily 9. Did not. It did no such thing. See Qs. 3 signals today so far. Buy signal over midpoint. Wick down, held, made a new high. Buy signal here on the retest. Another buy signal here on the retest. I mean, I think that's what Ryan was talking about real quick before he left. He asked me if I was going long right here. Look, I mean, that's a great spot. This is a great spot to look for longs on QQQ. It really is. We just got 8 minutes until FOMC minute starts. I mean, I don't know if we're going to see anything significant. Things are a little bit different now for this FOMC minutes versus the last, but someone said ELF. Oh, yeah. Some volume behind this.
What up, KC?
What's up, baby?
How we doing?
Oh, we're doing. We're having a great day. Not that one. Right. Oh, not that one either. What? That one. Jesus, there we go.
See if we can get a little pop here. Pop through.
Yeah.
I have a great feeling about this into the minutes.
It's looking like she wants to go. We got a few buy signals on the 5-minute right there on that back test. Already popping up a tad. Thoughts on Snap shares here? Dude, I thought Snap got delisted. That stock's still around.
They got to put a filter on their chart to make it look good.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I see the vision, and I don't think it looks terrible. I mean, I think you could probably spend your money elsewhere, but we come here, let the indicator load real quick. Trading View's lagging because I got 12 tabs pulled up right now and I'm live streaming in 2 places, but there you go. So, I mean, I get you. Daily 50 held, daily 21. It just filled that gap right here too. It had a gap right there. Came down, filled it, held the daily 50 and 21. It's not terrible. Snaps on the list with LCID, 100%. Yes. Nike's on that list. They're on the shit list. Shares? Yeah, I mean, why not? I would rather trade Nike over Snap, Rick, 100%. Look, I drew this arrow on here for it to go lower, and look. Shell did. Look, this is like the ugliest chart in the entire stock. What does this thing ever go up and to the right or only down into the like? This is what the heck is this? There's a saying out there: if the stock's chart looks like Mount Everest, you shouldn't trade it. This is disgusting. Yeah, I mean, buying the shares on Snap and then selling covered calls on it, absolutely. The only thing with Snap, though, you don't get premium. So, like, stock's at, what, 550 or what, 526 right now? So, I mean, say you buy 100 shares right now of Snap, right, for 526. Say you want to sell next week, if it's even on the options channel, we'll pull it up, $6 calls, like cover calls against them. You're going to collect $2 or $3. 550, which is, I mean, out of the money, at the money, because technically fives is in the money. Dude, those are $8 to $9. It's like you don't really have the premium to collect. And it's on Snap. It's not where I would be looking at it. Nike is a dead stock. Nike sucks. Oh, Jordan's here.
Orale.
Orale, papi.
Oh, I missed Emp, unfortunately.
He just
back.
Dipped like maybe 5-10 minutes ago.
I know, I tried to get back. Took a little longer. Oh. So dead, dude. Jeez.
We got 1 minute until minutes.
Oh yeah, FOMC meeting minutes today. Hey. What's up, chat? How we doing, crew? Good to see y'all.
Oh yeah, Walmart reports later.
Yeah, I'm still reminiscing about last night. Fuck, man. We just relive that every night. Supreme delivery all the way to TP.
Dude, technically we didn't fill the gap. We missed it by pennies.
Yeah, I know.
Like literal pennies on SPY. And the downside, nah, it never got there.
Who liked that video from last night? Brady, you like that one, huh?
I love it.
Dude, you had to show off the balcony too. I'm gonna start doing every TP video like that. Fuck.
Instaflex.
Way better.
Or a maxing, right?
Or a maxing, yeah.
Dude, so close. Like a little
Hold
gap.
on. I'll be back. 2 seconds. It's not gonna be long.
Dude, I missed this one, but I sent the chart for it. Check this thing out.
Freaking sciences.
Dude, so inverse head and shoulders was the first thing that I saw. Right. Inverse head and shoulders. Not only that, though. Everyone knows I love a good squeeze. Dude, look at this. Same thing with Microsoft. Squeeze, bullish. MACD, bullish. RSI, moving over 50. And it has 1, 2, 3 reasons to long this shit right here. Oh my God. Just freaking gone. What a ripper. What a ripper. All right. Here come the minutes. Volatility! Is the QQQ long playing? Is it playing? Oh. Little poppy.
That's what's missing. There we go. Fucking wolf sign wasn't turned on. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Good. I'm like, why isn't it like as blue as it usually is? No wonder, bro.
You came in at first and your quality on your camera was a little down, but then I think it adjusted.
It's because this light was turned off and it was my overhead lights instead of my spotlight camera.
Ho. Anyone take these longs?
Yeah, dude.
Shoddy.
That
was a double buy signal on Q's going into the minutes.
Shoddy.
Should I eat? Yeah.
Come on, 600.
I even added to the profits today from last night. Like, whoa. Crazy day, bro.
Do the step.
Yep.
And guess what? That week of losses that I've taken of like 250, 180 on like across all of my accounts, just like over and over like that. Those tiny little losses, bro. What happens when I hit a banger? They're just deleted. Completely deleted plus profits. Thank you very much. Right? You wipe out a week's worth of losses when it's not even big losses at all. You're sitting there just managing risk because you're not getting what you want. You get what you want. Wipes all that away. So to everybody that's been like this in my fucking comments, bite me. Bite me. You ain't see nobody in the comments on the TP video.
I'm tempted to short this pop.
Dude, the A10 Warthog ripping today. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear that?
No.
Background? No? Good. Thank goodness. Because on Spaces, everybody can hear
All right, we got some headlines coming out. What we got?
Oh, careful.
Fed minutes, most back holding rates in July. Several favored a hike. I'm not reading all of that from Financial Juice. What the fuck? Can you give me a summary? It's way too many. A few participants who favored raising rates at the meeting judged that doing so would likely help forestall the need for future hikes.
Short a light position on NQ 568.
Chairman Warsh said 6 scheduled meetings per year, held roughly every 2 months, would allow more information to accumulate between the meetings. Almost all FOMC members agreed it was appropriate to retain policy statement language affirming FOMC will deliver price stability. You don't say. I've heard Jerome Powell say that at least 100 times. No decisions were made on the number of meetings, and Warsh indicated no change to the 2026 schedule. Several participants said price increases over the past year were broad-based, spanning various categories of goods and services. The Fed staff economic outlook showed inflation forecast was similar to the one prepared for the June meeting, but the economic outlook was a touch weaker. Trump is live? Where's Trump live at? It's at a meeting with tech leaders. Hey, Frosty Dog, I just reposted a tweet from Maple that had you in it. I appreciate the kind words, brother. He posted a screenshot from his Discord. So I appreciate you, Frosty Dog. What's crazy is 90% of all of my swing trading setups are it's the same stuff that I use and apply whenever I'm taking day trades as well, just on a higher time frame. We're going.
Come on, give me anything here.
I think Rizzo just made like 100K. Do you see this candle?
Nice short.
Oh my god.
That was a light position.
Yeah, light position is like my entire fucking net worth at the moment.
It's just 4.
Dang, Rizzo!
Nice.
That's a fat candle downside.
500. Yes, this is like your important zone.
I did take that at like 557.
See if we can knife through here and come back down to like 768 on SPY, closer to 7700 on SPX.
Bro, look at these last. The one we're on, the previous one. The last 3 4-hour candles, dude. What are we doing?
Okay, I'm going to take half here. I'm locking about 65 points.
It's been a flip-flop range on the bigger time frame. We've been playing it, but it's flippy-floppy. You're not seeing really that expansion to your previous like bigger time frame highs or lows.
Go 550 stop on the rest of these.
But at least the back and forth is, 200-point range. That means we can trade it.
Get back down to that 430 at Asia lows.
Can we go make a new low a day?
I mean, that would be crazy nice. So I haven't hit that S1 down at 343. That's what I was tripping about last night. I was like, dude, just bring it down there. And then it shot back up. And then we longed. I short long. It's kind of like been what today's been like. It's make money both ways.
Facts. Shout out Woodrunner. See that message, bro. Appreciate you, man. Means a lot. He mentioned you too, Casey.
I have to say, I've been listening to Jordan and Casey probably going on for 3 years now. You guys are not only great traders, but genuine people. Oh, I appreciate you, Woodrunner. Let's go. Shout out.
3 years, you've probably seen us both grow a lot. Like you've watched my trading change completely. You've been around for 3 years. That's awesome.
So much has changed in 3 years.
So much has changed. Bro, I think I took them down, but I should put them back up. Like some of my old YouTube videos, bro, on my personal channel. Oh my God, dude, I would fucking laugh. Dude, like I knew nothing, bro. Like what? I had no idea what I was doing. My goodness.
That low on ES did exhaust a little better. I was looking for this kind of earlier.
Retesting the 9 EMA on the 5 minutes. See if we get a little slap.
Frosty Dog put that link in the chat.
Just blow through it.
Basically held yesterday's lows again on NQ.
I'll play it, Casey, when Trump goes live, so you can focus on your screen. Because if you focus on your screen and the Trump one is live, it like glitches.
Yeah.
I'll just stay on that screen when it goes live.
Sounds good.
Like we got like 20 minutes.
Oil touching VWAP for the first time this session. Really since, early session.
Dude, don't bring up the Type R. It makes me sad. I miss it.
I miss it.
I miss the Type
stick,
R.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love a good 6-speed manual transmission.
Dude. Kids don't know how to drive manual nowadays.
Bro, it's sad.
So sad.
I might be the only kid.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not a kid no more. Gosh.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy now. And I caught myself the other day like saying I was a teenager. But like I'm not a teenager anymore.
Like, what's manual transmission? What?
Bro. Nah, my kid, first car, manual. You ain't getting
It's got to be a
automatic.
shit box, though. It's got to be like a Honda Civic.
Shit box. Absolute shit box. Yeah.
I had.
Or like some old Datsun or some shit. I still want to pimp it in style, but it like, it'll be beat up and
Ace the
clutch
adult.
will be fried. Ace the adult. Bro, yeah, what am I going to do when like I have kids? Can I still be Ace the kid if I have kids?
That's funny.
Like, can I always be Ace the kid? Is that allowed?
I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. never grew up. He was always the kid.
Facts, man. I think
Can you change it to Ace the Man?
Ace the Man.
Ace the Man.
Ace the adult is funny.
Honestly,
build.
Give me just ace. That shit would be tough.
The ace of spades.
Just ace. ACE, that would be tough on X, but I know I'm not getting that. So I think I need another 920,000 followers to be able to.
Reminds me, I need to like get my Brady trades on X.
Get your Brady trades going. X, TikTok, Instagram, all of it, bro. I am fucking on the grind, baby. I'm charging my phone because it's fully dead, and I need to charge it for videos. But I also got to be on here.
Oh, why I got rid of the Type R? 2 reasons. One, I don't keep vehicles that long. A vehicle for me, keeping it long, max duration is like 2-3 years. And then I like to get something different, either get the newer model or whatever it is if I like it, or just get something different. So for me, I wanted to upgrade to something that had a little bit more kick in it. So that's the reason why I went from the Type R to the Stingray that I have. I mean, another thing too is I'm probably not going to have that car when my kids get older. So if I want to experience and enjoy it, I feel like now would be the better time than later. So decided to select that one for my next car. No, I'll buy my cars. I don't lease them.
Dude, I want to get those new Scouts.
What is it?
The Scout.
Scout?
Yes.
Let
With
me look
those
it up.
AC, they're dope. It's nice. It'd be nice for a family car too. Big SUV. It's
Ace
electric
the
one.
Mogger. I like that.
Oh, kind of. Oh, it looks like
Ace
a Bronco.
PSL.
Yeah, they're dope.
I don't know. After having the Escalade, I think that's like the best family car.
Yeah, there's an original Scout right down the street from me that's for sale. So if anyone wants it, it's freaking sick.
Ace is not yet a man. He can be ace above average. Double the man you'll ever be, brother.
The Scout literally looks like a Rivian and a Bronco combined.
Yeah, a nicer Rivian. That's what GB said.
Yeah, it's literally exactly what it is. It looks like a Rivian truck had sex with a Bronco, and it made this Scout.
Stallion.
It's nice though. I like it.
Yeah, they're sick. Oh, what is this?
Ace the Mogger sounds racist. No, I think Ace the Racist would sound racist. Ace the Mogger just sounds like a mog.
Or just be Ace the Ace.
Sorry, I'm such a rage bait. I'm sorry.
Oh, my Corvette's not stock. I would say it's mid though. It's mid for a Corvette. It only has 500 horsepower. It's mid. It's mid for a Corvette.
I mean, it's a vet, you know? Like, vets are dope.
It's not stock.
But it's like that's your entryway. Like,
I just don't.
Casey's gonna have the vet for a while, and he's gonna be like, you know what? Like, this was dope. This ain't enough. Like, I'm doing the 720S, you know, and he's gonna do the 720S, and then he's gonna have that for a bit, and then he's gonna be like, you know, the 720S was fucking lit, guys. But I'm doing the Rari, and you know, there's gonna be stepping stones to this shit. You know, the vet is a great start, and like that shit's dope right now, and in a little bit, you're gonna be like, you know what?
Then he's gonna be like, nah, I need a G6.
He's like, I'm making double now. I'm gonna upgrade.
Casey Plains,
right
baby.
for the brand.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure if I'll ever own like a foreign supercar. If I do, I would lease that. I would never buy a Lambo or a Ferrari. I probably would.
Are you more of a
lease it.
strictly like American car man?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind
Or Japanese.
cars. I mean, I love JDM cars. I really do.
Yeah,
I love working on JDM cars and building them. But I mean, a Corvette is nothing more than a cheaper American build from what they take the body of a Ferrari 458. I mean, and they just made it American. And I mean, that's about it. Like, I don't know. I think Lambos look nice. Ferraris, they look nice. And I just like recently went and sat in a GT3 RS, and I don't like it.
Oh, they're uncomfortable, but they're phenomenal cars. But like uncomfortable ass seats, I know.
Being like 6'1", 6'2".
Oh yeah, you're taller too. I just think the seats are kind of uncomfortable, to be honest.
Dude, it was so uncomfortable getting in and out of that GT3 RS. Like it was 200.
Go with Koenigsegg. Yeah, if I got 1.5 milli to drop on a car, I will. 100%. I'm going Koenigsegg. 100%.
Not only the Shelby GT, I actually saw a Saleen on the road the other day or yesterday.
Oh, that would be cool.
I love the Saleens.
A Saleen would be cool.
Yeah. I drove like a Saleen Mustang back in the day. Those were nice.
That's the thing. It's like those cars are nice to have and to like show off and say like, yeah, I got the Lamborghini, I got a Ferrari. Like, it's one of the nicest cars in the world. It's fantastic. But the amount of money you spend on it, I just don't fit and feel comfortable sitting in most of those cars. So it's like, it would be, for me, it would be fun to maybe have it for
the track, man. You have that for the weekend, like
like smaller occasions.
You put no miles on it ever because you just drive it at the track, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's so much fun.
But I'm not going to be driving that thing as a daily. I want a car that I could drive, like that Corvette. That's my daily car. I take that to the gym. I take it to the grocery store. I take it to grab lunch. Like, it's fun. If I had a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, I'm not the person to let the thing sit in the garage all year round. I'm going to drive that car. I want to drive that car. I spent the money, and I want to be in it as much as possible. But if I'm not comfortable in majority of them, I don't want to spend the money on getting one of them. Now, I have not sat in a Lamborghini Urus.
Oh, Uruses are fun. I remember when we had one with Gus.
I feel like, oh, that's right. Gus had one.
Yeah, dude. And we would all just switch off. So like one day I would have it. One day Gus would have it. One day Valente would have it. And we'd all just like fucking make content and have fun. And dude, that was the time. Good. So, they're great cars. Phenomenal cars. They're a little more practical too, a little bit bigger, like an SUV style.
I love SUVs.
And it's fast. You put a few little mods on it. It sounds phenomenal. They're fast. Like it's a great car.
That would probably be my supercar to actually own. To
dude,
be a daily
throw a wide body kit on that shit with some like BBSs. Oh.
I'm just imagining that it's more comfortable to sit in and drive.
Dude, now I want a Urus because I just know how that bitch looks when it's wide-bodied out. Oh.
Well, one of my family members works at the car dealership. They have one right now for sale.
How much?
I think they're asking $220.
Damn.
Here, let me see if I can pull it up. See if they still have it. Oh, wait. They just got two more in. They have a 2023 for $265. They have a 2021 that's all black. Oh, and then they have a Casey Trades blue one right now for sale for $245. 2024.
Damn.
Yeah. See, I think. Yeah. Look, they just got. It's got the blue one. Casey Trades blue in stock right there. There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just
wide body that mofo.
Yeah. I feel like those have to be a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the seats were pretty nice. I didn't drive it for like months though. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It wasn't like just my car that I was using every day. So, but I thought it was nice.
They also have a Huracan Evo. That's matte black. For sale right
it's
now,
one green day in a month and he's talking about getting a Urus. No. And one green day in a month is crazy. 1 HP. That's not the case. That's crazy.
this one.
Fucking motherfucker.
That one's like full matte black.
Oh, that one's sexy.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I ain't buying no Urus anytime soon.
No.
I ain't got like 20K to throw on a Urus. Not yet. I'm a Beamer boy. Me too. I love Beamers.
You know how much it pained me to buy that Escalade? You know how much that pained me to buy? Oh my god.
No, I know you just clouded 1 HP. Don't worry. I know.
I don't know. I'm with Maple Stacks Sprinter van.
I tried to buy a party bus. Man. I was like,
when you're doing it, you're sitting there and you're going like, I mean, I don't know which Sprinter van you're talking about, but like some of these are like legit like over 100 grand.
Yeah, the one I was looking at was around like 100 grand, but it was completely...
Yeah, and it's like
I take this Scandaleo.
All I'm gonna be thinking about when I'm buying that is like, fuck, 100 G's somewhere else.
I'm living in that bitch.
I know, but you're living in that. I know, straight up, like 100 G's, you could live on that. And like, yeah, do what Maple's doing. It's fire, bro.
I did not get the V Series Escalade. It's not the V Series. Dude. They don't make the V Series in the ESV. And I'll tell you right now, between the two, the price difference between the V Series and just the not V Series one, the price difference for the supercharger on it, I'll tell you right now, in my opinion, it's not worth it. It's you get a little bit more horsepower on it, but you have to think at the same time you're pulling a fucking bus.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get a little bit more power, but for the price difference between the two, no. I bought the ESV Sport Platinum. It's the highest trim Escalade they make. And it's the largest one. It's the ESV. So you get an extra like almost 2 feet of length on the car versus the standard Cadillac.
You know what I want to get?
More trunk space for the kids.
I want to get, this is actually like something I can afford too right now. And I've been thinking about it because there's a big car scene down here in Puerto Rico, which I didn't realize until I got down here. And my buddy back on the mainland, he has a 280Z, I believe it is. Yeah, an old Datsun. And
nice.
It's just so much fun to drive. It's 5-speed. They're just great cars. What I want to do is I want to find like a 240. They're basically all the same, but 240 is just slightly different trim and some are fuel injected, some are carbureted, blah, blah, blah. I want to get one of them and swap it with a 2JZ or a 1JZ, either one, honestly. And then rip that thing down here, throw a 5-speed in it and have fun. That would be fun. I could actually do that.
Have an older car to keep like garage kept. I'd like to have one.
I've looked on Facebook Marketplace though. There's not a 240Z in sight on this island.
Dude, I guarantee you there's one for
a lot
sale.
of Japanese vehicles though. All JDM down here. It's all JDM import. Lots of Civics, lots of there's lots of S2000s down here.
Jordan.
Yeah.
I just found a 1972 Nissan 240Z for sale. It's right down the road from me.
Fuck you, bro. This is why I need to go back to the mainland just for that. My buddy told me, he's like, I'll keep looking on Facebook Marketplace for you while you're out there, and if I find a deal, I'll let you know. So I do have that.
It's like Hunter. I'm trying to see if it's like Hunter Green.
Oh, dude. Yes.
It's like stupid clean too.
Yes.
Yeah, that maybe shows it though. It's in the sunlight. It's a little bit darker Hunter Green color.
Oh my goodness.
But and it's fully, almost like fully restored on the outside. Inside looks pretty decent. Little rust underneath the seats, but he's selling it for $28,000, 1972. It's got 35,000 miles on the motor.
That's original motor?
Piece of crap.
She
doesn't want to go back to low day.
I'd imagine.
It's not like crazy.
I'm flat.
Yep, me too.
I would say usually the ones that are in that price range right now that I've seen are a little...
I should probably lock this account too.
A little nicer, but the low miles on that, if that's an original motor, is what intrigues me on that one. That's really good.
In the description, it doesn't say. It talks about the motor that's in it, which is the normal specs for it. It doesn't say that it was rebuilt or anything aftermarket for the motor.
Yeah, and it's probably original. Damn.
He just did a lot of body work on the outside, and then looks like, I mean, he cleaned up the engine bay too.
Fuck it, we're trying the short again.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, short that shit, Rizzo.
Risk about 40 points up to 600.
Oh, this one's pretty. Ooh, 1972 240Z. Oh, yes, Jordan. This one's already wide body with the
Let me.
BB.
Oh, see, yeah. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see how sexy this thing looks.
Big old tires on it too.
Oh, yes. That, you know what that you know what that's kind of looking like? Letty's. I think she drove a 280Z in the Fast and Furious 6.
Yes, dude, that thing is
5, 6, 6.
that thing is clean. Oh, the interior. Oh my god.
Bro, jealous. Oh,
he's selling it for 37. That's nice.
yeah, those are one of my favorite cars, man. You throw a 2JZ in there, that thing is gonna rip. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they just got a 2018 Audi R8 in stock.
Love
too.
240SX. 240SX are amazing.
Yeah,
I want
those are
one of
nice
too. I want that to be my drift car one day. Take
Dude,
that
the
to track.
S15 would be a nice drift car.
S15. Oh my goodness.
Dude,
Mouth watering. Mouth watering.
That's a fun little drift car.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, could you tell me right quick what would be better motor for my Skyline, a Gallo 12 or a Gallo 24? 24.
Need this 500 bit to scram. Oh, he's gone.
Yep. I think we're
know
gonna go
pizza
back down.
places made motors. Iconic line.
I got filled at 63.
Yeah, I got a 64 average.
I like the old Acura NSXs.
Yep.
Those are like really sleek. The new ones are
pockets ain't empty, cuz. Actually, like, how much are those? The older NSXs? They're expensive, right? Like,
I mean, this guy's selling a 19. He's selling a 1991. It's got 100,000 miles on it. He's selling it for 84,000.
Yeah. They're like, I mean, everybody's definition of expensive is different, but you know, it's an old Acura NSX that you're buying. Like,
yeah,
that's gnarly. You're paying 85 grand for that, you know, but it's because
it's got a lot of work
car.
done to it, though. This thing is like stupid nice.
And they're iconic. Like every car guy, I think, almost out there, unless you just hate those cars. Like,
well, it's the reason
you can appreciate that.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Type R, like the Honda Civic Type R. Is same thing with the NSX. They made them for a certain amount of time, and then like 20 plus years go by, and those cars don't exist anymore. They stop making them, and then there's a time where they start remaking them again. It's like, if you're a fan of it, and then like, yeah. So, I mean, same thing with the Type Rs. They didn't make them for like over 20 something years. Neighbor Chris has a Supra. His is nice. Yeah.
Older or newer?
Newer. It's 2020.
B58.
Added one.
I think it.
I love the B58 motors. Like, honestly, everybody hated on the new Supra at first. I was like, this is I think the best they could have done for bringing back an old car like this. And they threw the B58 in there. Phenomenal engine. And you can mod the fuck out of it. You can put 1200 horsepower on it and it won't blow up. Like, it's insane. I mean, it will blow up, but
he's dropped like freaking 30-40 grand in aftermarket parts on this thing. I think he has the 2021 GR Supra, and
amazing.
Dude, he just put new wheels on it that cost like.
Take one off at 25.
Heard that.
This thing shoots freaking flames out the back.
Oh yeah.
It's gnarly. It's got full air suspension on it.
It's the same engine that's in the M340i, the M240i, which a lot of people hated on those because they weren't official M2s or M3s. Those cars, amazing. It's B58. It's the same engine that's in that new Supra. And if you get the M340i, you have all-wheel drive. Bro. Motherfuckers don't know. It's just great cars.
I just put my stop and profit on this. I'm not going to give up any profits on the day, but hopefully I can get a trim on this short at 525 and at 567. So I see a nice rejection on VWAP right here, as well as the open.
Come on, I mean, we clearly didn't want to go up today.
Right.
So let's freaking go down.
Another 25 points, please.
Dun, dun, dun,
I think we could at least get down to 511 down at the prior day's low. But I'm going to get ahead of that in the 20s. Pretty much empty on book map under 530. He had like 500 lots show up and spoof us.
SpaceX is selling off again. I'm not surprised. Until you get a candle closure over Genesis line, there is no reason to buy it.
Yeah, she's just broke 140. So I guess FOMC minutes was a nothing burger.
I forgot about that completely.
Little volatility, and now we're still here.
Come on down.
That came out 38 minutes ago. I didn't even realize. Oh, Woke Thoughts with the $10 hollow. Let's go. He asked, best course to learn how to be better at trading SPY 0 DTEs, ES futures, indicators, understanding JEX, DEX, gamma, expirational indicators, and interpreting them. You know, to find all that in one specific place might be tougher. Casey, you got an answer?
Yes, next
Saturday. I know you
like,
teach a lot of this, yeah. So,
I mean, short, sweet, to the point. I haven't posted about this yet. I'm posting about it on Friday, but I am teaching my next mastermind, which is going to be next Saturday, and it will be covering all of those things that you just mentioned. So usually,
let's go.
So I've been teaching this mastermind class for I don't even know. I think it's been like close to 3 years I've been teaching this shit. And it's been the same thing every single time. But I am going to incorporate a section near the end because the way the mastermind works is you start with a naked chart, nothing on the charts, and you learn how to read price action and execute trades with nothing on there. And then you start adding other tools and things moving forward as confluence. And you see how when you use these things together, extra confluence, you know, it helps with your whole your trade setup and developing your thesis. So at the end of all of that, with the indicators, the strategies, and things that I've used, obviously I've been utilizing a lot more things recently, looking at internals and then looking at gamma. I'm building a section at the end of that, adding that in. So it's probably going to add another, 30, 45 minutes at the end of that class with that topic. It is a 4-hour class. It is a very long class, but it is a one and done kind of class that I teach. It's not multiple segments, multiple days, or an hour here and come back another week, another hour. It is one whole class for 4 hours. Now it's probably going to be closer to 4.5 or 5, but it's taught live. It's recorded. You get an email of that recording, and you get a copy of the entire presentation to keep with you now until forever. So if you can't make it, where you got to leave halfway through it. You're going to have the recording to watch it at your own time later on. From
there
now
we go.
Forever.
Fire.
And when I teach this class again to another round of traders, you have access to still come back in and attend that same class again to get refreshers or ask questions, because the market's still changing, right? And you're like, Casey teaching this class again. You took it, say, back in July. And you're like, all right, Casey teaching this class in August. I have some questions, or I just want a refresher about that specific topic, about how he finds those supply and demand zones, whatever it is. You have access to tune in and come hang out for my mastermind class every single time that I'm teaching this again. It's you purchase it one time and that's it. You got it for life. So I haven't sent the announcement yet, but it is coming out on Friday.
Let's go. So watch out for the announcement on Friday from Casey. That's how you guys, I see some of you asking how to get it and how to repeat how to get into the class. Just turn post notifications on for Casey and watch out on Friday.
I'm trimming my Rivian calls, baby. You guys can't see it. It's on another monitor. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Look, I got the arrow on I got the arrow on the chart. We're already here.
Smokes.
Bang.
Bing bong. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 more contracts. I'm gonna shoot for a 128 fill. I'm gonna be greedy, closer to the ask, and they denied me. JK. All right. Let's do a 126 fill. Filled at 126. All right.
Bro, I might be trading Asia again if we're like trying to, we've just been accumulating down here sideways. So if we're trying to like fake out one of the sides of this accumulation, I'll like be attentive and like look, but I need to see some real volume and like moves happening. Like
this is garbage. I'm not doing anything now.
Well, that's what I'm thinking though. Like if we just chop all New York session like this, back and forth, I'd like to see some sort of manipulation of this range in Asia, maybe. I mean, if it's there, or they just keep it chopping and wait till tomorrow, which will suck, but whatever.
I'm gonna go grab some lunch. I haven't eaten anything today, so
sounds good.
That's it. That's all. C'est la vie.
Later, Gator.
Yeah, I mean, I've caught some moves within this range as well, 1 HP, but regardless of catching some moves, like, yeah, we've had a back and forth of 200 point, 300 point ranges, which can be solid here and there. No matter what, like, I'm always going to capitalize more in a market that just trends. Because during all these trades that I've taken, my full TP is, you know, top of the range, right? 4-hour gap above us, 780, 550s, right? If we were getting real expansion in the market, we would go see those areas. So, but I'm with you. Like, you can trade these ranges for sure. But the way I trade, I'm always looking for that expansion. Like once I'm long and I've seen like the manipulation I want to see and blah, 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 like I'm looking to go take the complete other side of that range. That is my trading style. So when we're in markets like this, where we're not really fulfilling to the rest of the range, we're instead going, you know, halfway or 3/4 of the way and then reversing down and coming back out, down and giving, you know, the back and forth traders a short and a long and a short. Like that's great, but it's so much easier for me, and I'd much rather just trade a market where it's like, oh, I've seen the manipulation and reversal signatures I want to see. Boom, I'm long. And I know that I'm confident in that, and I can continuously like add to that position and know that my targets are like valid coming, you know. But in this market that we've been in kind of past few days, it doesn't work that way. So that's why I've like all my runners have gotten stopped out in profit, right? Partials have been basically what's paying my account, which is fine. We're still catching decent moves, but it's a little annoying when I am looking for the complete other side of these ranges, you know, we're just not getting it. That's the market we're in, and I have to understand that. So we adapt. But no doubt, I mean, these 300-point ranges back and forth, they come. You can really capitalize on them. Oh, I just like effortless, painless trading, you know? Once I've decided on one way, just keep it effortless and just add to those positions. It's much easier. CLH had a nice move. That's been moving, huh? Yeah, today's a great day. 8.7%. Yesterday it didn't move much, but the day before, 2.94%. Past like week and a half, it's been ripping. It's up like 38% from those lows. It's awesome. I think I said it probably a week ago or so on CLH. I'm not in a position on it, but I was just looking at the chart and I noticed that I did like the spot if we're gonna hold that like $25 area. We have monthly highs sitting above us, monthly order flow that's never been tapped into at 37.40. That's where I think we're going on that. Even if it ends up being bearish and this continues to sell off later, I think we'd need to retest that spot first. So curious to see if that continues.
Getting a lot of messages. The mastermind class is held in my Discord. There's a mastermind live stage in there. It's in my store on WAP where everything else that I have is. It's already in the store right now. I just have to update the title to change it for the day and time. But it's August 29th and it's going to start probably at I usually do 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So next Saturday, August 29th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, you can sign up with the link that's in all of my social media. It takes you to my WAP store where you get access to my Discord, everything else. Mastermind product is in there. You can click on that and then it will give you, as long as your Discord account is connected to your WAP account, which it should be, it will give you access to that mastermind class and the mastermind recording channel that's in my Discord. It will be held there. Again, I'm going to send a whole thing on it on Friday and make the official announcement for it. So just stay tuned for that. And the person, Woke Thoughts, who said, going to be at a wedding, rain check on it. Like I said, it's recorded. So if you can't make it that morning, when it starts at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, you're going to get the recording sent to you afterwards as well. And then when I teach the class again in September, October, November, December, you have access to come hang out and attend all of those live ones.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about
Fuck. Sorry. Worst timing, bro.
Fuck. Is Trump live?
There's Vlad. Look at Vlad.
Look at him.
Big dog. Yeah.
He made it.
He suited and booted.
Look at him.
Look at it. Of course, talking to the only female in there. What a stud, dude. Fucking game recognized game. Of course. Of course. That's exactly what I did at the happy hour. This chart's dead, dude. Aura, dude. He does have aura. Look at everybody else in this room and then look at Vlad. Like, aura maxing. I had it muted because they were just kind of mumbling. Bro, y'all just criticizing Vlad right now. Let the man make sure he's looking dapper. Y'all, I know y'all wouldn't know nothing about that, looking dapper or anything. I know, okay, but like let the man fix himself up. Shit. Damn. So awkward, bro. Yeah, the only guy that was cracking jokes is the awkward one. Interesting. Very interesting. Probably the smartest guy up there. Facts. Fucking keyboard warriors out here, dude. Swear. It's easy to say whatever you want when you hide behind a keyboard. Wait, this didn't log correctly. Bro, motherfuckers aren't doing anything. But neither is the market, so. What is this White House stream about? What does the title say? I don't know exactly. Trump speaks at a meeting with tech leaders. There you go. If they're talking about tech, we probably want to listen. Because the main thing we trade is Nasdaqistan. So I wonder, like, before this, did they tell, like, all these guys, like, hey, you guys are just going to go stand quietly in front of the camera. We're going to go live. You're just going to stand there and do nothing until our president, Mr. Donald J. Trump, comes out. Is that how that went? I like the tie colors I'm seeing. That deep red on the left. I like the purple. Goes well with his skin tone as well. The older gentleman has this almost, I want to say salmon, but it's not quite salmon. A little fainter than salmon color. It's a nice color. We got this guy looking real patriotic with his, I believe it's dark blue tie on the left. Very nice. Older gentleman on the right here. He's got this pinkish purple kind of gem colored tie. I think Vlad could have been a little bit more colorful.
Con una textura en forma de diamante. Charmin otro strong que mejor para que puedas hacer menos.
Come on. Jeez. Vlad Moggs Jordan. He's got a nice jawline. Facial hair is a little bit of cope. You know, his ramus is a little short, but might be slightly recessed as well. But side profile's all right. He's not really recessed. I think if Vlad changed his hair, he would be ultra mager. And cleaned up the facial hair. Ultra mager. Great question, Derek. I didn't even notice that. I don't know. Did they just put like a piece of different colored gray fabric right there? I don't know. Bullish on Charmin Espanol. Yeah, Charmin public stock. Who owns Charmin? Who owns Charmin? Charmin is owned by Procter & Gamble.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't.
Which bought the toilet paper brand in 1957. There you go. Fucking long. It's green today. Oh, Chad already knew it. There you go. They own damn near everything, right? Same with like Kellogg's, or isn't Kellogg's owned by one of the other big ones or whatever? Like everything in your stores.
I just sent the updated Rivian chart and the position on X. I said it yesterday in the afternoon when I took them on stream, and then sent a tweet saying Rivian a call swing here. That was your sign, along with me saying that I was swinging Rivian calls on stream at the same time.
Yeah.
But nothing more. Go to the daily chart, zoom out, look left. That's what support looks like. And where buyers defend an area where buying activity comes in, and you take a low risk, high reward trade setup.
Yes, sir.
And no indicators on your screen needed. I have a box that I drew on there from TradingView.
Sorry, you guys feeling hot?
Hey, he made everybody laugh. Let's go. Good man on the left-hand side. He looks real American. I bet he's mega patriotic. That man on the 4th of July is drinking beer, listening to country, watching the fireworks, and waving his
What kind of
American
music
flag.
he does listen to?
Bro, definitely country in there. Like,
You think he's a country
100%.
guy?
100% listens to
I don't know.
We're talking about the guy on the left-hand side, first one, right?
I don't know.
He looks American, bro. American as fuck. At the same time, kind of looks like a finance bro I meet in Soho of New York City.
That listens to trap music. Like straight gangster. Like he's just rapping in the car to himself, like having a great time. But he's not all.
Dude, he kind of looks like one of Gav's homies, actually. He reminds me of him. Oh my gosh. Why do you equate country music with being patriotic? Well, I don't necessarily, but if you look at the facts, most patriotic guys are listening to country.
I don't think there's any other genre of music that's more American than country.
Yeah, it's not necessarily always the case, but I'm also not stupid, and I recognize patterns. Like, it's pretty obvious. Come on. Like, what? Yeah, that would be my question. Why wouldn't you? Here's the thing. If you walk into a home and you hear, you're going to assume it's Indian, yes?
I wish it'd be melted, so I couldn't really parcel it out.
I love Rage Baby. I think jazz is the most American music. That could be definitely thrown in there, and like folk music. I would agree. It's quite American.
Más poder cuando más lo necesitas. Prueba los AC Power Pods.
A WGU degree can make a real difference in your future career. 94% of employers say WGU grads meet or exceed.
Get over yourself and have some fun. Precisely, bro. Like, really? You joking me? Oh, he's joking. Okay, good. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were serious for a second. I'm like, really? No YouTube Premium? Dude, no. Okay, you guys can clown me for that. I don't have YouTube Premium. Dude, I don't watch YouTube, bro. Like, what am I gonna pay for Premium for, bro? Like, we met IRL? Oh, well then, I love you. Don't worry. Obviously, I can't see who you're on the chat, so I didn't. Don't worry, you're fine. You're fine, don't worry. You're fine. Because you're a big baller, dude. No, I'm not, dude. I ain't paying for no premium. You're literally a creator on YouTube? Yeah, which means I should get it for free, dude. Kidding me? Got us all. You definitely got us. Nah, man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Now that's all that's stuck in my head is the Indian song that I was singing. It's kind of catchy, bro. Like, it is. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Goodness.
President of the United States.
Okay, it's a serious group of people here. If you're into the world of finance like I am, I love finance. There's a who's who with us today. It's amazing that you don't know some of these people. But anybody in finance knows every one of them. And I want to thank them for being here today. We're delighted to welcome some of our nation's brightest minds in finance, crypto, and technology ahead of the first ever meeting of the CFTC's Innovation Advisory Committee in Washington, D.C. This is a group of very smart people that are on a committee to
I don't know if I'll ever pay for
recommend
YouTube
what we
Premium.
do. Right, Paul? They're going to be telling us a little bit. But I think Paul knows maybe more than anybody. He's doing a great job. We're all happy with Paul, I think, right? He's been absolutely fantastic. Crypto markets and the prediction markets and conventional finance to decentralized finance. The people in this room are ensuring that the future of commercial markets is pioneered and perfected. Right here in the USA, we're fighting a lot of other countries to control these markets and to have these markets and to profit and all the jobs and everything else created, and we're doing well. We're leading in every aspect, including AI, and we're leading by a lot. And we want to keep it that way. I want to thank the chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, Mike Selick, for his tremendous leadership. And come here. Thank you, Mike. I didn't recognize you from so close. And thanks as well to a very special man, a man that everybody respected for a long time. Yeah, he's a man I wanted to do this job, head of the SEC. Chairman Paul Atkins, who's also doing an outstanding job in everything else he touches. He's doing a lot of things for the country, so I want to thank you very much. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Paul. We're also pleased to be joined by Executive Director of the President's Council with advisors with the digital asset. All of the digital assets are all put into one, Patrick Witt, and many other top industry leaders, including Coinbase. Where's Brian? Brian Armstrong, CEO. He's one of the greats. Where is he? Where are you? Oh, you look well. You get much younger. You look good. CEO of International and Intercontinental Exchange, Jeff Sprecher. One of the things, a little thing called the New York Stock Exchange. He owns a thing called the New York Stock Exchange, a quite quite a nice asset, right?
Yes, it is.
CEO of NASDAQ, Adina Friedman. Thank you very much, Adina. Great job you're doing. CEO of Robinhood, Vlad Tenev. Thank you, Vlad. Nice to see you. And CEO of Kraken, Arjun Sethi. And thank you very much, wherever you are. Thank you very much. Great group of people. We also have some others here that we wanted them. It's where's Mike, co-founder of CEO of CTO and president of BitGo, which is a big deal in the world of that thing, that little thing that's happening out there. And Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. Brad? Thank you very much, Brad. Sergey Nazarov, co-founder of Chainlink Labs. Thank you very much. Good, Sergey. Good job. Arjan, you're here. Arjan?
I'm still here.
You're here? You haven't left? Peter Smith is here, and Tyler and Cameron.
Hey, Peter!
Hey, baby.
Hold on.
Alguien me robó mi antiperspirante de los pais.
Chris Dixon is here, and I think I've sort of got anybody I didn't mention.
Chat's forever gonna clown me for that.
Good. They gave me 4 sets of lists, and that's always a little complex. You never want to say one more than 3 times. Under the crooked Joe Biden and other new financial technologies where we were going to be taken to the cleaners by China and other countries, the radical left tried to crush these developments with crippling regulations, brutal restrictions, weaponization. They use weaponization, political weaponization, and constant targeting that drove innovation overseas, and they wanted to drive it out. And at the end of toward the end of the campaign, if you remember, they decided they liked it very much because there were over 100 million people that were liking Trump a lot more because I was in favor of it. They were against it, and they became very much in favor of it. But by that time, it was too late. And besides, those days are all over. That was a terrible period of time for a lot of very good, very honorable financial people. On day one, we fired Joe Biden's rogue SEC chair, Gary. We'd like Paul back. Number one, he's smarter.
He wanted everybody to clap for that one.
He's also smarter, by the way. But we fired him. We got him the hell out of here. We terminated the so-called Operation Choke Point 2.0, which is what the name of their operation was, weaponization. And we ended the war on crypto once and for all. And it's been booming. It's been doing big. And nobody's been able to break in. China would like to break in. They're still trying.
It's been doing big.
But they have been able to. I signed a historic executive order banning any attempt
Walmart
to create a central bank digital currency. We launched Project Crypto to modernize rules so that our financial...
Okay, what the fuck?
I established the United States Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, making Bitcoin a permanent asset of the United States Treasury, which has turned out incredibly well. I also created the United States Digital Asset Stockpile to hold custody of all other digital assets, and that's exactly what it's done. It's been amazing. 1 year ago this summer, I signed landmark legislation known as the Genius Act. I named it after myself. I didn't want to use my name, so I just called it the Genius Act, paving the way for widespread...
Stole that shit.
Coins, and that's worked out very well. Every single American benefits enormously from our country's status as the financial center of the world, and we want to keep it that way. We're leading by leaps and bounds. We've gained so much in the last 16 months like nobody can believe, actually. Not only that, but we have more money being invested in the United States than any country at any time in history. Money's coming in by the trillions. Our nation's economic dominance drives trillions of dollars in investments, creates millions of jobs, and expands access, credit, and capital so that every citizen has a chance to achieve what we now hear a lot about, the American dream. Young people are looking for the American dream. They weren't thinking about that 2 years ago. New financial technologies are extending this American dominance into the 21st century, and that's why we're focused on creating a clear regulatory framework for pioneers and builders like the people that are with me here so that they can do business with confidence on American soil. They don't have to go to other countries to do their business. We're ensuring that America remains the undisputed leader, not only in Bitcoin and crypto, but also technologies like prediction markets, artificial intelligence, and much more, and we're leading in every single one. And I will tell you, the AI, the artificial intelligence, we're way ahead of number two. Number two is China. And I never want to underestimate China, but right now we're way ahead. President Xi's coming on September 24th. We look forward to it. We'll probably be talking about AI and a lot of other things. But we're doing tremendously well, largely because of people and some other friends of ours that are on the board. And they'll be here in 2 weeks, I understand. In May, Chairman Selig authorized the first ever true Bitcoin perpetual futures contract on a CFTC registered exchange, first time. I understand that Mike is also working to bring hyperliquid into the United States in a fully compliant and legal fashion. Working very hard on that. We would really like to see interest rates come down. You know, in the old days with interest rates, many of you are too young to know this, but when we announced good numbers, interest rates would go down. And the theory was because the asset value became so good, it became so prime. But now when we announce good numbers, which we're doing all the time, they keep driving the interest rates up because they're so afraid of inflation. And they shouldn't be. They should allow interest rates to go down. When you announce good numbers, you shouldn't drive them up. They keep thinking that we'll drive them up to stop inflation because success and growth does not cause inflation. Other things cause inflation. We inherited the #1 inflation ever in the history of our country from Biden. And it lifted prices and everything else, and we're getting them all down. But interest rates should be allowed to fall with the success of our country, not rise because of the success. But we're also on the very beginning of a revolution in fictional and financial. You take a look at some of the things that are being done on a financial basis and the financial technology that's the potential to create more jobs, opportunity, and wealth for all Americans. And that's what it's doing. It's creating jobs and great wealth. And I think that can't be better seen by the stock market. So we've had 80 in a short period of time, a year and a half. We've had 80 days where the stock market hit all-time highs. I have it look today. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't look. I don't want to look. But I think it's, I hear it's good.
Don't look.
But we've had 80 days, Jeff, where the stock market has hit an all-time high. And nobody's ever seen anything like that. And I think bringing it down to another level and maybe a higher level from the standpoint of importance for
Fuck X, dude.
was 40% of the time that I've been president of the United States, and that affects tens of millions of people. The 401ks are at record numbers.
Jordan,
so
I got to
2
bounce
years ago,
out,
our
brother.
country was dead, and now our country is the hottest country
Love you,
anywhere
Thanks
in the
for
world.
hanging.
There's nobody close. No
Appreciate
other
you.
country is
Thanks for
close, and
taking
every
over for
country
Amp.
will
I know
admit
I
it.
was out, but I appreciate
So now
you.
we need Congress
All
to
good, bro.
take the next
tomorrow.
step by passing
sir.
the
Same
Clarity
well.
Act,
Later,
a
have a
fair
great night.
version of the
Later, everybody.
Clarity Act, and this landmark structure legislation. It's a very,
Shout out
very
Casey,
powerful
the GOAT.
structured legislation which will keep us ahead of China, keep us ahead
All right, bro. This is actually ridiculous.
next wave of innovations
Come
and
on.
innovators. So I'd like to ask Chairman
Wi-Fi's
Selig to
fine.
say a few words
What's
and
going
a
on?
little bit of the details about what we're doing, and then we'll follow it up with Chairman Atkins and Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, Intercontinental Exchange CEO Jeff Sprecher, Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev, and Kraken CEO Arjan. So we have that all set, and let's get going. And you know what? If you want to speak for a very short period of time, that's okay, too.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's an honor to be here with you and this exceptional group of business leaders. Thanks to your leadership, the era of political lawfare, debanking, and regulation by enforcement is over. Innovators like the people in this room are welcome to the White House, not railroaded to the big house. And the new frontier of finance is being built right here in the United States of America. From day one, this president has been clear. America will not fall behind and allow other countries to take its place as the greatest country on earth to build a new technology, operate a business, and invest for the future. The world will run on the backbone of American technology. Under President Trump's leadership, we've codified the Genius Act, established a strategic Bitcoin reserve, drawn a clear line and commodities, launched the first U.S. crypto, and protected the rights of software developers. We've exiled Gary Gensler, defeated the anti-crypto army, and made the United States the crypto capital of the world. I'm proud to be working with Secretary Lutnick in the Department of Commerce as well to make America the compute capital of the world. This may be the most important commodity of our day. Some call it digital oil, and America needs to dominate these markets to win the AI race. We've also protected federally regulated prediction markets from rogue state attorneys generals like Letitia James, who seek to nullify federal law and drive these markets offshore to unregulated and foreign venues. American dominance in the technologies that will define the future remains unmatched. We are truly in a golden age of American innovation. Now, the United States has a choice. We can either write the rules that define the next generation of financial markets, or we can let other countries write them for us. With Congress advancing the Clarity Act towards the finish line, we stand ready to implement the bill once the president signs it. But we'll use every tool available to move the president's pro-innovation agenda forward in the meantime. Tomorrow at the inaugural meeting of the CFTC's Innovation Advisory Committee, I look forward to sharing a regulatory path forward, a path forward that provides greater certainty for innovators while reinforcing confidence in our markets for decades to come. This president has assembled an extraordinary team of entrepreneurs, builders, investors, and business leaders advising in government, like David Sachs, of course, and Patrick Witt. This real-world experience has already brought valuable perspectives into policymaking, and it will continue to pay dividends for the American people. Innovation depends on regulatory clarity. Clear rules create confidence, confidence attracts investment, and investment creates jobs, strengthens our markets, and keeps the world's best talent building here in America. Mr. President, thank you again for your leadership and for making America how to shape the future of our great nation. We'll do measures for decades to come. Now I'm honored to introduce the most pro-innovation, pro-free market SEC chairman in America's history, and it's not Gary Gensler, of course, it's Paul Atkins. So Mr. Chairman, please.
Well, thank you, Mike, and thank you, Mr. President, for having us here today. From day one, you've made our nation's financial dominance and innovation job one. We at the SEC are delivering on your agenda. We're making IPOs great again, to continue on your theme, by cutting red tape that discourages companies from going public. Under your leadership, Mr. President, the IPO market is booming. Since Inauguration Day, 583 companies have gone public, and that's up 75% compared to the final year and a half of the Biden administration. And those companies have raised an impressive $208 billion, and that's nearly 4 times the amount raised during the final year and a half of the previous administration. So that's just not incremental progress, that is a turnaround. You've committed to making the United States the crypto capital of the world. And yesterday, the SEC, I'm proud to say, took another significant step to deliver on that. Our proposal, the crypto assets rule, would provide crypto entrepreneurs like those here in this room and job creators the certainty to raise capital in the United States using digital assets. This action is consonant with our belief that the most important priority is for Congress to send the Clarity Act to your desk for your signature. And the SEC is doing everything we can to support that work. So thank you again, Mr. President, for leading this nation to ensure that we continue to have the strong to reshore innovation and to welcome, yes, a whole new generation of investors through the Trump accounts. So under your leadership, we will make sure that the greatest advances of the technological frontier are right here in America. So thank you very much.
Well, this morning I was thinking back to the 2024 campaign where the president, I think, very astutely recognized there was millions of voters in the United States who felt disenfranchised by the prior administration. And he made a commitment at that time to make America the crypto capital of the world. And within weeks of taking office, delivered on that promise. And it started first with this executive order, which came out ordering the agencies in his administration to take steps in this direction. He shortly thereafter appointed 2 of the most competent and pro-innovation regulators anywhere in the world, Chair Selig and Chair Atkins, and of course fired Gary Gensler. There was that big applause line at the Bitcoin conference, which was powerful. And of course, the Genius Act was another milestone just in the past year, along with the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, et cetera. And just this week, I have to commend Chair Atkins for publishing this new rule that allows crypto projects to raise capital in the US for the first time. There's clarity on that. And Chair Selig, we're excited to attend the advisory committee meeting tomorrow to make progress there. So an incredible amount of progress has been made, and I think what's most important next, of course, is this September 15th vote that we have with the Clarity Act. This would make all of the progress that this administration has made durable into the future, so it could survive for decades and decades to come. And make no mistake, there are folks out there who they want to see this legislation not happen, right? Maybe some of the big banks don't want the competition from crypto companies. Other banks are leaning in and have endorsed it, which I think is really powerful. And so if we all come together, I think we can get this bill over the finish line and hopefully get more than 60 votes come September 15th. Thank you.
And it's very bipartisan, I would say. So you
very,
could say that very much.
That is true.
A lot of Democrat support.
There's hundreds of pages of changes that have come in from the Democrat side as well. It's a true bipartisan compromise, and yeah, it's a great it's a great work product. So up next, I think, is Jeff Sprecher.
Sorry.
Thank you. Mr. President, I just wanted to tell you that, that your trade policies of fair trade to bring back jobs and businesses from overseas, your energy dominance policies to fuel the next generation of technology in the United States, your big, beautiful bill that created incentives for investments has led to the records that you're hearing about in our stock markets, the record number of IPOs. And as you know from working with my wife who works on private businesses, there's a record number of business formations in this country right now. Okay. So we're here to talk about how to evolve regulation so that we don't impede that progress. But one of the things I can tell you about the New York Stock Exchange is that it was formed at the time of our country. And so it, for 250 years, has been subject to every single financial services regulation that has ever passed in the United States, bar none. And so one of the things that I'm so thankful that you've done is put two really strong chairs in these seats and ask them to go through past legislation, regulation, and figure out what we can get rid of that no longer serves the interests of this country. And for that, I really appreciate that on behalf of the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President, thank you for bringing us together and for your work to ensure the next generation of Americans has a stake in the country's economic success through the Trump accounts and many other things. No. Thank you also to Chair Selig, Chair Atkins, your administration, for the work underway to strengthen American capital markets and expand opportunity for all Americans. If I had to sum up Robinhood in one word, it would be ownership. Broad ownership is essential to a free, stable, and prosperous society.
No, sir. I'm letting the frizz go right there in the White House, man.
Pretty much every product we've built, from commission-free investing to 24-hour trading, and now outside the United States to tokenization, which we're using to expand ownership of American assets to people in more than 120 countries. Yet this innovation is reaching investors abroad before investors here back home. And the opportunity goes far beyond public markets. Tokenization will open up markets that have long been out of reach, including private companies. Today, too much economic value is being created before ordinary investors get a chance to participate. Expanding ownership also requires protecting investors. Innovation and investor protection aren't opposing goals. America became the world's capital markets capital by doing both, and the chairs here understand that. American companies are building this technology. American markets are powering it. American assets are also at the center of it. American investors together to expand ownership, build the next generation of capital markets, and ensure America leads the way. Thank you.
Great job.
Arjun.
Hello, everyone. I was thinking about what I was going to say today. Most of the time, I don't speak too much, but the first time I met the president, he said, "What does your company do?" And I said, we're a startup. We move at warp speed. And the first thing he said is, "Why not at Trump speed?" So we started acting in that way. Look, our mission at Kraken isn't about Kraken. Brian created Coinbase. Vlad here, you have ICE, NASDAQ. They created the world markets. And all we're trying to do is make sure that everyone in America has the ability to be able to succeed in the same way that we did. And that's essentially how we think about it. So our motto at Kraken has been fix money, we fix the world. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Greg. And if you have any questions, or if anybody else of this very distinguished, would somebody like to say something? My male models who happen to be genius. They're brilliant and they look good, right? But anybody, would you like to say something? Go ahead, please.
Just want to thank you, Mr. President, for all of your leadership. America should lead in crypto and win in markets like prediction markets. And with your leadership and your administration, you're helping America lead here and become the crypto capital of the world. So thank you very much. I just want to thank you, Mr. President, as well as Chairman Atkins and Chairman Selig for the great work that they're doing.
Thank you. Yeah, I just want to say that what Chairman Selig and Chairman Atkins are doing and the President has enabled with his leadership is actually working. So if you look at stablecoin usage and adoption, it's increasing the usage and distribution of the US dollar at higher and higher levels than our industry has ever seen, specifically because of the Genius Act and the movement of more and more treasuries into stablecoins and therefore into more and more hands across the world. And now the tokenization of equities, thanks to Chairman Selig's and Chairman Atkins' great work and collaboration and actual work together rather than working against each other as before, is going to distribute US equities globally and increase the distribution of those. So, we power a lot of these applications and companies, so we know what the numbers actually are, and they're massively increasing because we have regulators and leadership that enables the success and distribution of these US-based assets. So there's actually a very real and tangible outcome that's really now benefiting the US and adoption of US-issued assets and the US dollar. So I just want to mention that. It really is working.
Facts, Mateo. Looks like my
hitting
dad's
all-time
hairline,
highs.
bro.
So thank you very much. Thank you.
Literally, that's my dad's and brother's hairline.
So if you have any questions, we have a meeting next week with the AI people. The top people are coming in, so we can talk about that. But we're leading by a lot with AI. We want to keep it that way. We want to regulate, but we want to have it regulation where they can continue to lead, not regulation that's going to stifle a very important industry. I think maybe bigger than the internet, bigger than anything anyone's seen. And we're helping in that regard, especially with regard to allowing them to produce their own electricity, which everyone thought was crazy that it would never be approved. We're getting them fast 2- and 3-week approvals. They're building some of the greatest electric plants anywhere in the world because our
gay, dude.
And they're actually giving the excess electricity into the grid, but they're building power plants that nobody's ever seen anything like it. We're not using the power from the grid. We're using brand new power. So it's a great thing because that misconception has been out there that we're taking electricity. We're actually creating electricity. And that's something I was proud of because that was my idea. Nobody believed it. Actually, it went along for 2-3 weeks. I said, how come these guys aren't submitting?
Yeah,
well, they thought that you were just kidding.
Today.
Because that's the way it's been in this country. Nobody would ever say a thing like that. But no, they're building power plants, the likes of which, all different, fueled all different ways, but the likes of which we've never seen. The people that are in the power business said we're seeing things that we've never seen before because a very high level of intelligence is doing it. So it's been great. Okay, any questions?
Mr. President.
Yeah, please.
Mr. President, does the administration have any plans to accumulate sizable amounts of Bitcoin or other crypto?
Well, it's been talked about. I think I'd probably rely on Paul and the whole group for that. He'll make a decision. You guys will make a decision. And you'll let me know. But certainly it's been talked about. It's taken a lot of pressure off the dollar. It's been very, very good for the dollar. And I think if you came in with recommendations, two of you, if you came in with some recommendations, I would certainly listen. It seems to be a pretty big subject.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
Hi, President Trump. I have two quick questions.
Go ahead.
Don't get around here much. So my first question is, we're talking about AI and crypto a lot.
Right.
You won overwhelmingly with working class Americans in 2024, tens of millions of working
Right.
class Americans. Many of them, they say, we love President Trump, but we're still cautious about AI and crypto. What do you say to those who are still reticent to embrace this?
So I think it's a great question, and I think it's going to create a lot of jobs. It's going to create success. It's going to create tremendous innovation medically. I mean, they're coming up with already, amazingly, they came out with something today that I looked at it having to do, I won't go into the details, but having to do it with a pretty unstoppable disease, and all of a sudden they're coming up with answers that they never thought were possible and things that they never even would have thought about. So I think it's really creating jobs. And I can tell you one thing, if you look at our construction jobs right now, because we're building more plants, factories, things that really have something to do with the AI, but also car factories, car plants, they're moving into our country. Honda just announced, Toyota just announced they're moving their operations from Mexico, from Canada, from other places. We, by the way, probably have a deal with Canada. You probably saw that. We very major tariffs were going on to Canada today. We delayed it for 3 days because I think we have a deal with the Prime Minister, and good deal for everybody. So that's good. But the construction jobs are enormous. We're building the biggest plants anywhere in the world. And I can say if I were the mayor of a town or the governor of a state and I had a chance to get a big plant in, an AI plant or a data center, I would absolutely want it because the jobs are enormous and the money paid, the taxes paid are just enormous. And if you don't take it, you're going to be left behind because there are plenty of places that want it. So I would say that maybe it can use a little public relations help. But if I were a governor or mayor, I would want that plant in my community. And many of them are designed in a very beautiful way. It's really very positive. Okay, thank you.
A little off topic. So you mentioned Joe Biden and some of the... And it's been about 69 days since we've seen Mitch McConnell. Sometimes when you look at Congress, it looks like the cast of the moon. But I read a Cindy Adams column in the New York Post recently, and she talked about how we need term limits and someone needs to hold Congress accountable. Maybe you should be the person to do it. Would you support term limits for Congress or some type of cognitive testing? Because maybe if we had that the last 4 years, we wouldn't have ended up in some of these messes.
So term limits are very popular with the public. I've seen it both ways. I've seen where people go in and they get termed out, and they're very talented, and they're at the height of their career, you know, politicians. And you end up with total rookies in there, nothing gets done. And I've seen it the other way, where people are there too long. We see that all the time. I see both. I always like to say that a term limit is an election. You know, the public's pretty smart. You see that last night. We had some great success last night. The Republican Party had tremendous success last night. But I like to say that term limits should be elections. But I'm okay with term limits. Remember, the people that have to pass term limits are the people that are going to be voting on them to get out of office. So it's a little bit tough. That's not the easiest vote to get, is it, huh? But I'm okay with it one way or the other. I do think elections really term people out.
Treasury Secretary says that we could see the most impactful sanctions on Iran this week. When will they come, and what else could be sanctioned on Iran?
Well, we have things that we could sanction.
I wouldn't
we have
agree so
very
much with you, Gary.
sanctions, and we'll see
People
what happens. Right now,
that AI
the
completely
Strait
takes
is
jobs
open.
and doesn't create others.
A lot of boats are coming through.
Completely
People
wrong.
aren't reporting that, and that may slow down a little
Probably
bit
could have
at some
said the same
point.
thing
But
about
right now, a lot of
computers
boats are coming
themselves,
through.
but there's people
the
that
naval blockade has been extremely effective.
work on computers. There's people
I mean,
that build
literally,
websites,
while
blah,
it's
blah, blah.
up,
Like
and
jobs
that's been
were
for quite
created
a while,
from
you know,
computers.
except
It's
for a
gonna be the same
couple of
thing with
little
AI.
pauses
Jobs
where
will
we
be
opened
taken
it
away,
purposely
but jobs will also be
with a
created.
deal. But the deal didn't terminate. You know, the deal didn't turn out to be what they said. You know, when they tell us one thing and they do another. But the blockade has been 100% successful. No boats have gotten into Iran, but they are getting in for other places. But we'll see. We're going to see what happens. It'll either be extremely good and oil prices are going to drop like a rock, or we'll continue to do exactly what we're doing. You know, they were talking about $350 a barrel, and it's today 84, 85. And we are getting a lot of oil out. But the other thing that's happened is people have found other alternatives, which they never thought about. Texas, Alaska, Louisiana,
it's 3:30 middle
and
power
other
hour.
places. In
Nothing's
addition,
really
a lot of
going on.
pipelines. Record numbers of pipelines are being built. So I think the Hormuz Strait's not going to be quite as important as it was in the past.
Yeah, on Canada, if I could ask you, you said that there's...
We'll see what MOC looks like here in 15 minutes.
Well, we're looking at that. Yeah. Well, we're getting zero for our farmers. You know, farmers have been hurt very badly by Canada. and they won't be paying any tariffs anymore. And we may bring some of the tariffs down to a level where other countries are, because Canada was paying a higher tariff. Canada was paying us a higher tariff. So we are, look, we have a very nice relationship with leadership right now, and we'll see. But we did a 3-day pause. It was supposed to be a 50% straight across the board tariff that was going into effect at 7 o'clock this morning. And I delayed it at the request of Canada for 3 days so we can iron out the details. But it's going to be a wonderful deal, hopefully a wonderful deal for everybody. Yeah.
Mr. President, earlier today you said North Korea has something like 57 nuclear weapons. They've been expanding their nuclear program. Is your goal in trying to re-engage with German?
I'll do the rug again. Cool.
But I do have a good relationship with Kim Jong-un. As you know, you've seen. He didn't like Biden. He didn't like Obama. He didn't like anybody, but he likes me, and I just got along with him very good. We had great meetings. We speak, and I think our nation, and I think other nations, frankly, whether it's Japan or South Korea, they're a lot safer if I'm president than if somebody else is president. Now, I didn't like the fact that we're doing these massive military exercises, really against North Korea. It was an exercise against North Korea. When I'm friendly with him, when we have, I don't see anything happening for certainly 2.5 years. It's not going to happen with me, but I don't see anything happening. And I was not happy when South Korea said, no, they're not interested in helping us with the Hormuz Strait, and yet they get 60% of their oil from the Hormuz Strait. I said, would you like to help us? He said, no, thank you. I said, that's nice, please, thank you. He made us a lot of money. I didn't like that. So I felt that to do we were doing a massive war exercise. I thought that was very insulting to somebody that, frankly, has been, during my term at least, very well behaved. Yeah.
On the bond market, is the administration done enough to stabilize the bond market after yesterday?
Well, I think it is, but I mean, it's very sad. Every time we do great, we announce great. Go up because they want to stop inflation. They should go down because the country's strong. You know, I see countries like Switzerland where they're the #1 lowest interest rates, 0.5%, and we pay 3.5%.
No, this isn't specifically a crypto talk.
And yet,
this
if we
is
stop doing business,
talk.
for instance, I have the absolute right to cut off all business with a country like Switzerland, like anything. So why are they prime if I can cut off the business and they are no longer functional? And yet they're considered to be like an elite country. And I don't want to single them out because there's 60 countries off the United States. So why are we paying higher interest rates than them? You know, in the old days, we used to pay the lowest interest rate, no matter how we were doing, because we sort of generate for the whole world. And I want to see it where interest rate, and I have to tell you, we have a wonderful chairman. I think he's doing a great job. The problem is he has a board, and it's a political board. It's people put in by Obama, Biden, and me. And there are quite a few members still left, as you understand. And so they vote to raise interest rates. I don't know if they're doing it because they think they're doing a good thing or because they like the politics of it. But my point is, years ago, 25 years ago, when the country announced good numbers, interest rates went down because we had a stronger country. Now when we announce good numbers, the better they are, the worse it is for interest rates.
If it weren't for COVID, I wouldn't be here
We could have a GDP of 10 times. You know, they say, oh, it's going to be 3 times or 4.1. We could have a GDP of 10, 12, 15 times if they just leave us alone. Let the rates go down. We should pay the lowest interest rates. You know, every point of interest is $600 billion. Think of that. Every point of interest is $600 billion. 2 points means we make a fortune, but we keep driving it up. It's a very unfair system, and I've said it now for a long time. When our country does well, interest rates should go down. I mean, every time I hear our country's doing well, I say, oh, it's too bad, because they lift up interest rates. They should drop interest rates because it means we have a strong country, and it's all based on credit, meaning good credit, and we have the best credit. And we'd pay off the debt very easily, very quickly. But if somebody's paying 0.5 point, we should be paying 0.5 point, not somebody else. Right now, I think it's Switzerland has the lowest. Again, and I don't want to single them out, but if you take our business away from Switzerland, they have problems. So why are they paying 0.5 point and we're paying much more than that? Does that make sense to anybody? I mean, it seems pretty simple to me, but it's a killer. bad numbers. I'm saying, I hope we have bad numbers today. Interest rates will go down. It doesn't make sense. When our business is good, we should lower interest rates. And then you want to build America? You're going to see a building like you've never seen. We're doing great, even despite the fact of what's happening with interest rates.
Should Americans be concerned about this volatility in the bond market?
No, I don't think so, because like I said, our country is doing so well despite interest rates. We have interest rates that are artificial. They're actually artificially high. They raise them for no reason. And you can't go out to the market when you have a Fed that's raising interest. You can't say, I want to pay 3 points less than what the Fed says you're supposed to be paying. So, no, I don't think so at all. I think we have a very powerful country, and we're powering through these ridiculous interest rates. They're ridiculous. Look, when our country is strong, interest rates should go down. When our country is weak, frankly, they should go up. But this country... No, I don't think so, because like I said, our country is doing so well despite interest rates. We have interest rates that are artificial. They're actually artificially high. They raise them for no reason. And you can't go out to the market when you have a Fed that's raising interest. You can't say, I want to pay 3 points less than what the Fed says you're supposed to be paying.
I didn't even notice that.
So, no, I don't think so at all. I think we have a very powerful country, and we're powering through these ridiculous interest rates. They're ridiculous. Look, when our country is strong, interest rates should go down. When our country is weak, frankly, they should go up. But this country is strong. They've never had, there's never been in history the kind of money coming into a country as we have right now. Trillions and trillions of dollars are being invested in plants, factories, everything. Everything you can think of. We're the hottest country in the world. We are by far, and I said it 100 times, the king of Saudi Arabia, but many, many people, they said 2 years ago, 3 years ago, your country was dead. Now you have the hottest country in the world. That's what we have. We have the hottest country in the world, and these people are helping us a lot. Thank you very much, everybody. Come on to the Oval Office. We're going to take them into the Oval Office. We're going to show them a real office, okay? Their offices are nice, but this is nice.
Did you watch Darlene Graham's debate, Mr. President? Thank you, Chris.
Is it over? Oh, I wasn't muted. Sorry, you probably heard that music. I apologize. Well, that's over. Good, good, good. Finally. This music sucks. I'm going to throw on my own, but I'm going to throw on something for you guys so it's not just completely quiet. He said Joe is sleepy. I'm short. M&Q dumped this shit. Doesn't look like we're doing a whole lot at all. Like, I don't know. I know Tesla was doing something spicy. Chop and slop. Tesla's been doing alright. Got this gap though. See if we reach midpoint of the gap. That could be a target for bulls, but I'd watch out for bears to try and step into that area. If we can get over this and clear this this gap area and get some strength over, then maybe we get interested in Tesla a little bit more, but I don't know. Weekly, not too great. Weekly so far is just a big bear gap. On the monthly, we've ran through this bullish gap completely. We're about to back test it. You have a bearish order block here in the bigger time frame. It's not looking great at the moment. Yeah, I'm with you, T7. MOC time. Is it MOC time? Almost. Yes, I will get you those numbers as soon as they come out, like 30 seconds. It takes there's a slight delay on them, but I will get those out. Come on in. Elf is in a huge gap. I haven't looked at Elf in a while. It is in a big gap. Midpoints at like 103s. See what happens there. Some nice strength on this though recently. You know, Old Faithful, long lingerie. I mean, what a trade. What a trade, huh? Long lingerie 2026, motherfuckers. Woo! What a yearly pick that would have been, huh? What a great ticker name. What happens at MOC? There are now 2 days of POC overhead supply. Usually means dump. Yeah, we'll see. I own shares, but got a little late. Nice. Back into this old new day opening gap. Want to be able to see on this higher time frame what we're doing here. So we're back in that old new day opening gap. Swept those lows. We've respected midpoint, I believe. Didn't quite touch it, of this wick. Into tomorrow, we're going to have daily gap above us. Daily sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Buy side liquidity will become this. I'd be interested to see if into tomorrow we can go and test this gap. So the way I'm looking at this is pretty simple. It's like into tomorrow or the next day. Maybe we don't even test it tomorrow. But basically next, I'm looking for market to tap into this daily gap, which means on the lower time frame, we can catch longs up to there. And we know our clear targets are previous day high. And from there, we can look for shorts if the market's allowing it. On the lower time frame, we also have multiple 4-hour gaps. You have one here. You have one there as well. You have a bunch of them. Let's see if MOC's out now. It takes a few seconds. Not yet, not yet. Should pop up here. S&P 849 million to the sell side. NASDAQ 100 627 million to the sell side. Dow 91. Max 7208. Light. Across the board. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh. Bigger time frame. What are we doing? Accumulation sideways. Accumulation sideways. What am I expecting? Manipulation. Ideally lower to either this external low or, well, that would be an internal low technically, or this low. Then I want to see us try and get a move back to that daily high. Into tomorrow, that would be nice. Maybe even Asia session tonight. We do have this gap that I know a lot of people have probably marked and have been watching. Market can always tap into it if it wants to, but I'm treating this more right now as a breakaway gap. Meaning I don't even want to see us trade into it at all. The reason I think that is because we made high, we made lower low, we made higher high, and we've created one imbalance and two imbalances. While you also have what I would call a breaker block here and an order block sitting here. So I'm looking at this thinking this imbalance is as far as we would need to test in these order blocks, which we've already shown, right? We've gone through this. We've gone down to midpoint of this gap. Midpoint was tested, as well as this order block, as well as this breaker. And then we sent price higher. Coming back into that area, I'm still looking for that to hold. And even if we do tap into this now, I would be looking for the upper half to hold and us not even trade into the lower half at all. That would just show me strength in the market, right? And it would show me even more strength if we don't even need to tap into this area at all. We'll see what happens. Either way, I really don't care. Just give me a move that's obvious that I can capitalize on, up or down. I don't care, and I'll be happy. It's really all I want. Just give me an obvious setup. Keep saying gap. What's your definition of gap? Fair value gap. I mean, not just fair value gap. There's multiple gaps. There's new day opening gaps, which would be the gap between futures close and futures open. There's new week opening gaps, which would be the gap between futures close and futures open on a weekly time frame, on those weekly candles. There's fair value gaps, which are just imbalances in price, sell side imbalances, buy side imbalances. Multiple different gaps that I refer to. Pfizer's reclaiming the old trend line. Hey, don't look bad. Shit, been ripping. Can she really start making some higher highs? She got a higher low in. Higher low set. Can she do it? We'll see. Maybe. Not too much of a Pfizer fan myself, but you know. Trading's trading. Make money wherever, right? Any good trading view indicators used to plot for value gaps and order blocks? I don't use any, to be honest. Like, I don't use any. I draw everything. Everything you see on my chart is drawn. I like to draw it too, personally. I know Lux Algo has an ICT like indicator that does mark a lot of that, which you can probably use. I don't know exactly how accurate it is for the way that I mark things, but I'm sure it's pretty good. I just haven't used it enough to tell you myself, to be honest. But if I go to, let me go to my indicators and show you which one that would be. That would be Lux Algo invite only. Oh, I have so many. Oh my gosh. It would be Lux Algo price action concepts. Price Action Concepts is going to be the one that does that. I'll throw it on just to see.
Oh, nice 50-point short into the close.
Oh, what's up, Rizzo? I didn't even know you were here still.
I just went to go roll in bed. Freaking
You're
stayed
good.
in that position for way too long.
So this indicator, you can mark fair value gaps, inverses, all that stuff. Premium and discount zones. I know Casey used that. Wasn't there order blocks on here, I thought? Show breakers. You can turn that on. I just don't know how accurate this is. Like, hold on. I want to see what it's marking as a fair value gap right now. So, okay. Let's see if it's correctly marking these. Did there, yeah. Does it account for volume imbalances? Don't think so. It's also going to delete fair value gaps though, I believe. Oh no, it keeps them. Yeah, these are all correct from what I can see so far. So it looks like this indicator would work. Looks like they all get deleted after a certain amount of time. Yeah, just not my favorite. I like to draw them, but you could totally use that if that works better for you. Hovering around this gap still from weeks ago. There were some questions. Hold on. Earlier, how much ICT did you study? Feels like you started talking ICT lingo about a year ago. Let's see. How long has it been? No, it was end of 2024 is when I started with ICT. Or like beginning of 2025. Yeah, like into the end of 2024 and beginning of 2025, I believe. So almost 2 years. I've studied a ton, bro. Like, really want to know. This isn't even all of the content that I've studied, but this is just all that I have notes from, but like I have freaking, let me see this. Hold on. Let's see the best way to do this. So, like on my Mac, you see up here, these are all folders full. These are all folders full of ICT shit. Models, notes from his mentorships on YouTube. 2016 has 50 entries into it. 2024 has 38 entries and I need to add more to it. 2025 has 5 entries into it. I need to add more to that one. 2026, another 5. I have multiple trading models, all the notes breaking down for them. New York ATM model, Silver Bullet, 2022 model, Shermane's model. I don't even have Forever Model or Mech Model in here, but those are all ones I use. I'm an ICT nut, bro. I'm an ICT like nut. I study every piece of content that he posts pretty much. And you don't need to do that to be successful, especially like trading this way. Even if you're trading ICT, you don't need to do that. But I want to be the best. So. Kill zones is great. Use Heiken-Ashi candles? No. Sorry, I'm just going through old chats. I know these are a little older, but I missed them. I don't like to use Heiken-Ashi candles because I like to use for value gaps and all these different things that you can only see within these candles. You can't see those in Heiken-Ashi. I'm sure I could still trade with Heiken-Ashi. Just I wouldn't get the precise entries that I want day to day. But like, dude, I bet I could still trade just with a line chart. I wouldn't do as well, that's for sure. But it's still the same market structure that I'm watching. It's just I'm not able to see the order blocks, the imbalances, all these different things. And that's where I get precise entries. But in terms of just understanding market structure, I mean, I could probably trade on a fucking line chart. I won't be as profitable though. That's for sure. You know? It's not free, right? I don't believe the Lux Algo indicator is free. Maybe double check. There might be a free version of it. I don't know. I'm sure there's free fair value gap indicators out there. Like that one has everything from Lux Algo. I'm sure you can find a free fair value gap indicator. I would just make sure it actually works. What do you mean by volume imbalance? That could be something good to explain here real quick. Volume imbalance is just really a lower time frame gap on like a 1 minute or a 5 minute candle. I mean, it can be on bigger time frame candles as well. But it's really just a gap in between. We got Maddie coming on. I'll explain this real quick and then we'll get Matt on. But for instance, this right here, you would mark this, most people would mark this fair value gap like that, right? Well, I would include this into it because this here is a volume imbalance. All it is the gap between these candle close and candle open. So if there's a fair value gap created, I'm going to include that in the gap because that is valid. That is a valid area of price that I want to include in this fair value gap, if that makes sense. That's all it really is. Same thing here. Like you can see the gap between the candle close and candle open. So I wouldn't draw the gap like this, the bearish fair value gap like this, right? I would draw it and I'd extend it to that gap. So that's really all it is. It's a fancy, again, all the stuff I do, there's a lot of fancy terms for basically the same things. But at the same time, it's nice to be able to differentiate exactly what is different just knowing by the name, you know, so. It's nice. What's up, Matt?
What's up, dude? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you.
What's up,
How
man?
we doing?
You're so smart, dude.
Thank you. I'm not. I'm just a guy that, you know, stares at charts all day. Got good at charts.
That's pretty good. I got a lot. I got so many trades happening, bro. Like,
oh, let's go.
I mean, I'm trading evals on Vest. I'm trying out all of our competitors. I've got a bunch of we shall not name names, but I'm real close. I'm real close to passing some evals on some other guys too.
We like that.
Yeah. All your advice, dude. Like, I listen to you. I listen to Wolf Trading. I do.
Shout out.
It helps me. And your videos too, man.
I appreciate it. That's all I want from those videos. They're not getting a whole lot of views, and honestly, that's okay. I just want to help maybe one person out there, two people, you know, if we can help somebody. You know? Yeah.
All right, that's it. We're gonna retweet all your videos, dude.
my man.
I'll make sure Best shares some from our main handle.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'll continue to make more content around Best as well. Aiden, I saw your chat. Just to backtrack real quick, why does he always back out of the Futures Trader World Cup? He seems to chicken out and talk big game.
What did I just do?
I don't really know. We'll never know his exact reasons. At the same time, though, do you really care? Like, if you're him, do you really give a fuck to do that and take time out of your day and not trade your money and fucking go and trade some competition? Like, I would never do that personally. So we never know. Maybe he's chickening out. Maybe he's not. Like, I'm not here to argue whether ICT is actually trading or making money or anything. Like, I could give a fuck about that. I make money doing it, so that's all that matters. And I've gotten very good at this concept. So like, I could care less. Like, you know, bickering about whether he's real or not, or this or that, or he paper trades, or he's on replay or whatever. Like, I don't care. I've used his stuff, and it's helped me excel and become the trader I am today. So. Yeah. And again, I think if you're trading and making as much money as him and trading the way that he trades and just playing ping pong with fucking NASDAQ, I don't think you give an absolute shit to trade some competition and take time out of your day to please the people. Like, you don't care, you know. So that's my take on that. Besides that, we got Matty coming on from Vest. For those that don't know, Matt's the GOAT.
What's up, guys?
You guys have probably gotten a lot of free accounts from Matt and been able to trade on Vest. So
yeah, I hope.
Chat. Just have fun.
We got a couple of guys from here last time I was on a few weeks ago. We got them into the beta of the new UI, our new trading infrastructure, and they traded a bunch. God, I've been talking to them. Like, I feel like we're all friends now. Like, we've been in contact so many times. Like,
let's go.
You know, like, getting feedback from them. And it worked great. I love the chat here. Like, you guys are the best. You guys are passionate traders, and like I think I have another little surprise coming at the end of this.
Let's go. Yeah, and during the conversation, during this time, we're just hanging out, guys. So if you have any questions for Matt, any concerns, anything around Vest,
yeah,
Pockets.
Throw them in the chat. There's my boy Pockets, dude. That's my guy.
Let's go. What's up, Pockets?
So Leah, some people, you guys, everybody right now is stuck in the old UI. Like, the new UI, I think we probably have over 100 people trading on it now. So it's open, it's out, but you can't. There's no self deposit. And there's really only a few ways to buy an eval on there, which is like discount codes through me because we're still in beta.
Okay.
But
gotcha. But some people are using it. Some people have gotten to try it out and get in there. What's the experience like so far that you've heard?
Dude, I mean, I think people love it. Like, you know, trading something in beta can always be a little bit tricky because, like, I'm literally like holding hands.
I think people know that probably, though.
Yeah,
they
like,
know that they're trading something in beta. Glitches are bound to happen here and there.
Glitches, and like we're pushing, you know, prod like daily, and we're, you know, there's a new version every 5 seconds that you have to click on in the bottom right, and you know, all the kind of feedback that we've gotten, we're kind of putting into play. So the good news is, though, I do want to take some time at the end of this because I do want to get a couple more people in there to trade and to make contact with me and to give us some more feedback, because this is the last week that we're going to be kind of a private beta. On Monday, we're going to publish to any new user. So for the rest of the month, like, anybody that signs up to Vest for the first time, you're going right into the new UI. And then at the end of the month, probably around the 1st, we're going to just move every account over there. So it's been great. Like, it's going exactly how we thought it was going to go.
Phenomenal.
And
I see T-Bo saying I got wrecked a few times, but got used to the AI or the UI. So did I, bro.
Well, that's the thing, is like,
it's okay,
people were like getting wrecked because we had this like issue where everything was like, when market session would change, people would get like wicked out, and like there's just bugs that we had to fix, and I feel bad, and I hope that you know, the 3 or 4 guys that I got on there that have traded, you know, I hopefully I was like, guys, if you need another account, just come back, because like there's a chance something's gonna happen while we like push these upgrades. But another thing that I want to say is we completed a raise of some debt, and that is specifically for our bellwether product, like for NQ and ES. Those are like by far like the most traded, I think, kind of our featured markets at this point. People are like, they love trading them, they love it. We have 50x in funded accounts, and we're doing like 200-300 million, you know, a day in volume on just NQ and ES. So
That's
we went
awesome.
out and we just literally went out and raised money just to put in as liquidity into those 2 markets alone. And I think maybe Pockets can attest to this, but like in new UI, like I watched slippage and I watched spread go like down like 90% since we got people in there. So I think they're going to be just like amazing markets to trade for us. If you want to hedge, like whatever, you know, I know you guys are focused on futures markets, and like I think Vest is a good place to get in and scalp or hedge or whatever you want to do.
This Vest helps me with the trades that I want to swing trade. Like, to be honest, like I used to trade a lot of leverage ETFs, which I still will here and there. I made that whole video talking about them, but I do find myself like more times than not, I'd rather go on Vest and just be able to get leverage if they have my ticker, you know what I mean, that I'm looking to trade, because I can sit back, swing trade that, not worry about it. If I want to end up holding it longer, I can do that. All I'm paying is the funding rate versus the daily resets on leverage ETFs, right? And you're getting that decay over time, right? So there's a time and place for both, but I've just found it makes it easier for me because there's plenty of times where we're looking at the markets and I may be day trading most of the time, but there's definitely opportunities that we see on that bigger time frame where it's like, I want to take this opportunity now. And that's when I'm usually using
Jordan
now.
I mean, can I be honest with you for a second, Jordan? Like, you correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm going to be like super honest. Okay. I've been trading on some other platforms, like some other evals and, prop accounts. And like, it's legitimate, like professional trading. Like I'm in there trading like NQ and I'm just like, it's not exciting. I have one option really to trade, a couple of like markets I can trade. Like I'm a retail trader, guys. Like I love you guys. I love coming on here, but I'm a BD guy. I learn every day interacting with this space. Like I came from a completely different space. When I'm trading some of these other prop accounts, like I'm just trading futures and I'm just in there and it's just like, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but I think you'll understand. It's kind of boring. Like it's like, it's technical. It's for professional traders.
100%.
It's for people that are really trying to make money. Like Vest has a real opportunity. I think our product, like being able to trade all of these markets in an eval, like, in a prop account, having great NQ and ES markets, but also having all the other single equity markets, having some crypto, we're adding some more crypto to Vest for weekend trading and stuff like that. I think, and just like the way it looks and the way it feels, like for somebody coming from retail, I'm like completely honest, like there's so many more options. There's just other things to look at and like deal with. So, I think there's a space for everybody. Everybody's going to find what they want to do and like be able to make money how they want to make money. But I think Vest does have an opportunity to really like get some retail people in that want some options. And I think that's kind of our plan, but we also want to have like an amazing futures market so that people can come in and hedge, or they can come in and swing or whatever with us. But also we want to have these other options for people. Because for me, coming from my perspective, I'm just like looking at this chart, I'm like on some of these other prop accounts, I'm like, holy shit, like it's pennies to get in and out of these trades. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's like this is real shit. Like Vest is real shit, but it's options, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, you hit it on the nail. Where like futures is boring, and that's what I think is good for me a lot of the time, is that it is boring. I'm trading the same thing every day. I keep it simple. But like you say, there's times where I'm like, not necessarily even want to be more degen, but it's just like there's opportunity to take this trade, you know what I mean, elsewhere. And I'm obviously not doing that on futures, right? I'm like only trading NASDAQ. And so just saying it's more exciting over there because there's more options, there's more things to trade. I would absolutely agree. And there's a time and place to have both, right? Like just because something's boring doesn't mean it's bad necessarily. There's a time and a place for it. For the future side of things, right? Like I like that my daily income, it's just the same thing. It's boring every day. Like 100%. Perfect. But then when I want to freaking take that swing trade on Tesla, because I think Tesla's going to rip or whatever, and I want to go leveraged on it, dude, I'm going over to Vest. I'm slapping that shit, right? Like, and it's just, again, there's no decay. I can sit in that position. It's so easy to swing something on there. And then I can literally sit there and be like, oh, I'm willing to risk, $500 on this trade. Cool. I'm going to figure out where my stop's going to be, and I'm going to put as much leverage on that position as it'll let me until my stop loss is $500 where it's at, right? And I mean, it's amazing, right? You can't really do that with the leverage ETFs, which I still love. I'll still trade at times, but you can't just choose your leverage like that. And that's where a lot of people, it's like, oh, I can't get liquidated on leverage ETFs, right? I only lose if I go to zero. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. But if we're trading, you're never going to let that shit go to zero. Like you're going to have a stop loss in, right? So you shouldn't be scared of liquidation, right? Because people hear perps and they immediately think liquidation, Matt, and they're like,
Yeah.
Scared. When it's like, dude,
Yeah.
liquidation just means like you're stopping.
You can get the same amount of leverage that you can get in a leveraged ETF on Vest. Like, you don't have to go 50x. You can 2x the position directionally if you want. You know CryptoCam, right? I gave CryptoCam like 3 evals like 3 months ago, and he just passed one today because he's 3x leverage. Like, he's within his means. He's slow but steady. He's like, he has 3 kids and twins on the way, dude. Like, he isn't the guy that's going 50x leverage. Like, he wants to make you. What I'm saying is, with that example, is like your mental state, however you want to approach these things, does not change just because we offer a leveraged
you can keep
a leveraged perp, dude. Like, like I'm in a bunch of trades right now. Like, I'm in Amazon, I'm in Nvidia, and I'm in Alibaba. And like, I have, like 2x leverage, 5x leverage, and 2x leverage. Like, my liquidation price is so far away. Like, I'm never getting liquidated on these unless, like, I guess like a nuclear bomb hits the United States, which could happen too. But what I'm saying is, like, it's all math, right? Like, you don't, it isn't that scary. You can choose your leverage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
be careful. And that bar is easy to slide over to 50x.
But that's also like what's cool about the funded accounts program. It's like like I come
that's where I go crazy. I don't care if I blow accounts on there. I literally just go nuts on Vest and just have fun.
Poker background. I'm looking at it like the higher like EV of passing the eval, the cheaper I get the eval, the higher the EV of passing it, the like more leverage I use, the like bigger shots I'll take. If it's my own money, like if I'm self-depositing, like, and I like something, I'm usually like, I'm not buying like a 0-day option. Like, maybe I'm, out there buying something that has like, a month away or 2 months away. Like, I'm looking for similar price action, and I'm just like, it's just simpler to use something directional and like be able to understand it better. It's all like leverage, right? And it's
That's one thing you just said though that kind of like sparked my mind is like people trading 0 DTEs, because I used to do this exactly. I used to trade 0 DTEs and like try and catch bottom, try and catch top intraday, and I just get smoked over and over.
Oh yeah, dude, it's impossible.
It's so difficult, and more times than not, you're going to go through some sort of drawdown before you get like the move that you want when you're doing that. And if you're trading 0 DTEs, like that just kills you. Like a 30-40% drop against you, and then it comes back, dude, like that hurts. And even further, if it drops further,
shit,
it's
Cam's
really hard
here.
to get back. Oh, let's go, Cam. But
I just doxed his family.
Yeah. Oops.
One thing that we're working on too, like, so the BD team, we're like talking to you guys, like everybody in this chat, Jordan, like all the guys on the Wolf in the Wolfpack, like it all really means a lot that if you guys give feedback, because we want to institute things and we want to make it better. One thing that we keep bringing to the table is like, what if we find better ways to like let people keep their accounts, like getting rid of daily loss limits somehow? And it's easy to do. You can work out the math. Like, there's economics here that are in play. Like, what if you can figure out a way to increase daily loss limits or get rid of it altogether? Or what if you can do partial liquidations, keep people in trades? So there's a lot of like avenues that we're exploring to just continue to like, we feel like we have the product to be able to kind of push the boundaries on these things and open up that prop world to like, to make it better, because we run the exchange that you're trading on. So there's a lot of things that we can do that are happening behind the scenes, like straight to funded accounts, no daily loss limits, partial liquidations, and all 3 of those things like aren't in play today when the new UI is released. But one thing that is in play, here comes the marketing pitch. You see how I did that? The one thing that is going to be when the new UI is released, and this might be an exclusive for you guys right now, because I don't think I've really announced it to anybody, is we are going to have a 100K account. So we're going to 4x our largest account. That's going to be available. I don't have price point yet, but it's going to be, reasonable to what we have now.
Yeah.
And then definitely straight to funded is in the works, and partial liquidations to keep people in trades. A lot of people want bigger, like more capital. And we need to compete and have parity. So we're going to definitely have that.
Abe was asking, does exceeding the daily loss limit blow the account? It shouldn't blow the account, right? It just means you're done trading for the day because you hit your daily loss limit.
No, daily loss limit will blow the account, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, daily loss limit will blow the account.
I don't ever come close to risking my daily loss when I'm trading on there. So
but I think we're really like moving towards just getting rid of it altogether and just having like the drawdown. Shit, I mean, we essentially want to get rid of the drawdown altogether too. Just let you buy the margin. That's the end goal of where we want.
That would be interesting, yeah.
Like, hey, whatever the daily loss limit is, right? Like, say you have a 100K account and the daily loss limit is 3K. Like, here's just buy 100K for 3K instead of even trading the eval.
That's the move.
There's math there. There's a way to make that work. It's something that we're considering for sure.
Yeah, the way I look at it too is like kind of back to zero DTEs that we were talking about too. It's like if I could go back in time and tell myself when I was trading zero DTEs trying to catch bottom and top, for one, I would tell myself don't even try and do that anymore. But I know I wouldn't listen, so I would at least tell myself. I would at least tell myself to like do it on something like this, because at least like I'm still gonna take some gnarly losses for sure, trying to catch bottom and top of the market every day. But like at least you're not getting screwed by theta, and you still have a bunch of leverage if you want it. You know what I mean? And because that's why people are going to options. They're like, it's cheap, and I get a ton of leverage, so I'm gonna trade zero DTEs. Okay, I understand the logic, but like time decay. You just get fucked on zero DTEs, like absolutely rinsed, bent over. So why not go to something that would give you all the leverage you still want, but doesn't have that decay? It just makes sense to me. Like that's what I would be doing if I was still in that mode. I'm not that type of trader anymore, so I don't even look at the market like that, trying to catch bottoms and tops. But
yeah, I mean, dude, Cam literally had positions. He was literally trading that eval for like 3 months.
I love it. Well, that's the thing too. There's no time limit with you guys at all, right?
No,
Which
no
I
time
think
limit,
a lot of people don't remember that. Like, there's no time limit, guys, to pass an eval. You can take as long as you want and slow, steady roll it. Like, obviously, you can do it fast too. But for the people that just want to, trade and not have to worry about, I have to pass it in 30 days or whatever. Like, you can take as long as you want on best.
Yeah, we have like no minimum trades. We have no like maximum trades.
What's the payout rules specifically? On like when like I've already taken a payout, what do I have to do to get the next payout? Is there a certain amount of winning days for the people that don't know?
No, I mean any profit that you have, you can
any withdrawable profit you can
yeah. So yeah, if you have like $1 profit, you can withdraw 90 cents. Yeah, I mean,
fire payout,
dude. The first
payout from Vest.
The first time I passed an eval, I think I took like a $3 payout because I was like,
if you have a screenshot of any of those, send me one. I'll make that a meme. That's awesome.
Oh, I definitely do. I
do you have a mobile version? Mateo was wondering.
We don't, but the desktop version works pretty well on mobile.
On mobile, yeah.
It's really good, actually. I think it's like top notch. We are going to get a mobile app though. Like we are building one. We just don't have a time frame on it. But honestly, dude, like I think I trade 75+% of the time on my mobile. It's
really interesting.
Really, yeah, it's really solid. It really is good. Like it's surprisingly good.
Type this out.
I heard G's coming to the Oval Office to talk AI with Trump, dude. I knew that. I'm in that Alibaba trade. It's doing it. It's gonna get me. I'm gonna pass this eval just off this.
I started a poll in chat. Y'all should answer that. Seems like people like the videos in the chat. So we'll keep doing them. But,
dude, the videos are great, man. I mean, it's like, honestly, I would be reluctant myself to try perps if I was an equities trader, if I was a futures trader, if I was trading options, if I was doing all the things that are out there that I've been doing. I would be like, I totally understand. It's why we love chats like this. It's why I love talking to users and getting them onboarded directly, because like once you just experience and you get used to it, it's super self-explanatory. It's just another tool to have in your belt, man.
Yeah, like, another tool.
Exactly. It's just like I highly encourage just trying it out and seeing what you think of Est, and like come to me, tell me it sucks, tell me that you blew your account and you need another one. Like I'm here to help. Like honestly, like
Facts.
The entire job is being cool. in chat. Like, it's a great job.
By the way, for those that are wondering what Maddie's handle is on X, here you are. Go follow him, and if you have anything you need to talk to him about, his DMs are open. So
I saw, where was this in the chat? Somebody said, I'm still on the old. Did Matt take Moderna? Dude, I wish. Did you see the like 0-day options on Moderna? Not that anybody was.
Ridiculous.
Like 400,000% or something.
Yeah. See, here's where, like, as a new trader, when I was a new trader, I used to look at that and think that I could catch that. I'll
be there someday.
Maybe, like, yes, people do catch those here and there. Like, there are times, but if you think you're gonna show up to the market every day and like do that every day, even every week, I tried it, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe you're better than me, and maybe you're smarter, and you're in a different world. And props to you if that's you. But in my opinion, I realized very early on that like I'm never gonna be catching things like that. The 400,000% move that's gonna retire me in one trade is completely unrealistic. I'm not gonna find that. So I shouldn't be looking for it.
It's math.
Yeah,
math does not work like that. That's not how it
somebody bought mRNA and got retired, and like that's like a once in a lifetime opportunity that nobody is like ever gonna really see. You know what I mean? And the timing of it all has to come into line. Like for that to happen, it's just it's tough. So that's why I say now, like, not to burst anybody's bubble, but don't be going and looking for that tomorrow or the next day. Like, understand that those are outside moves that happen on stocks here and there. It's gonna happen. You're not gonna catch that shit. Like.
Yeah, one person wins
okay.
the main event, and 11,000 other people don't. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, there might be somebody out there that's laughing that like caught the whole move. Like, laugh in my face and show me the profits. Would love to see it. But like, you get what I mean. You know, majority of people are not going to be able to do that, and so you shouldn't even focus on it.
Okay, I got something before we go.
Yeah, what do we got? We'll wrap up here soon.
So, where did the name go? So I don't know the name of this person.
You don't cure cancer every day.
One HP 322.
He's the GOAT.
Said he's stuck in the old UI. I haven't traded as much as I should. If you want to DM me on X, if you have an X account, I'll get you into beta. I'll get you an account because I don't want you stuck in the old UI. If you're in the wolf pack, and you're in here commenting and you're listening to my dumbass talk, you deserve to come into beta before. So we're gonna get you in. We'll get you a 99% code. You can trade an account. And Abe Froman.
Yeah, Abe
said he got some payouts but blew an account. Let's get him.
Oh, goody. That's what they're for.
And then I don't want to like leave people out. So honestly, like, hit me up. Hit
Maddie up, man. There's not too many people watching, so your DMs won't get too filled. I don't think.
Take the time to DM me, and you never know what will happen. We're here to help it. We want to like. It's so important for us to get feedback, to get people from here onboarded into this, and give it a shot, man. Like, we appreciate you.
Big facts. Shout out Abe. Shout out 1HP Tebow.
Love you, bro.
I appreciate the kind words about the videos as well. Looks like you guys like them, so we're gonna keep pumping them out. I don't know what today's video is gonna be yet. It should have already been filmed and posted, but you know, day gets away from me. I stream, so
it's such a powerful thing, Jordan, to like take like. I mean, you're like in authority, and like you're good at what you do, and it's a really powerful thing to be able to take people through.
Thank you, man.
Like your thought process and what you think, like. After going through this space for a year now and kind of like testing different things and you know, kind of talking to a bunch of different people, dude, it's like you keep going down that road, people are going to watch it. They're going to log on, and like people like myself are going to love to team with you to get you to make videos about us. So, you know, you're onto something, pal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to keep it up. Well, I think that's going to do it for today, crew, but big shout out to you, Matt. I'll throw the link back in the chat as well for everybody. If you're not on Best Markets yet, if you haven't tried it out, go try it out. Use code WOLF. Get you the best discount right now as well. And then hit up Maddie if you guys want to try out the new UI, obviously.
Yeah.
Get on his X and, you know, talk to him in the DMs. You never know what might happen. So
We did take Code Wolf back up to 30%. It was down to 20. We bumped it back up to 30. So Code Wolf will get you 30%. Code Wolf, I think it's Wolf 50, will get you 50% if you're a first-time user. And then anybody else that's in this chat right now, just DM me on X and I'll take care of you.
Awesome. All right, Matty. Well, appreciate you, brother. We'll see you this next week, I think. And, you know, we'll always keep in touch. Feel free to always hit me up in the DMs.
Of course. Love you guys. Later.
Yes, sir. Love you, brother. All right, crew. What a day, sir. What a day. Huh? I got to hop on this call. I'm on this call already. I'm just muted, so I'm going to get going. But I love you guys. Shout out to the people hanging out with us today. If you haven't liked the stream, where's my button? Where's my button? Like the stream. Subscribe to the Wolf Trading YouTube channel. Turn on post notifications so you never miss a video that I post. Since you guys apparently liked the video, 80% of the chat. Whoever was the... Who was the 13%? I was like, no, I don't watch the videos. That's lame. You should watch the videos. But, all right, crew. I'm wrapping it up. Love y'all. Reminder, stream for tomorrow. I don't know what's happening. Ryan's not going to be live, I don't believe. He's with his baby. So, no stream until 1 p.m.? I don't know, really. I'll hop on stream when I can, guys. I'll start the stream as soon as I can. How about that? Probably around 1 p.m., maybe 1:30, maybe 2. I'll try and make it before 2. But just keep that in mind. So hop on Spaces with me. I'll be on Spaces all morning. Hop on. I know it's not as good as a stream, but you guys get to hear me blab about my ICT in the morning, and maybe we catch a banger early on for you. So